and welcome to this retro watch along. It is SummerSlam 2003. Yeah, obviously it's a precursor to what people will be staying up later on to watch Slammiversary. This is a nice little warm up to that. So yeah, hopefully we'll just have a bit of a laugh. We've got a few things that we can have a look at on X, a few bits and bobs. And yeah, hopefully we have a good night and yeah, replicate what happened last night. That football stream was amazing. We've had a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, how is it, everyone? Hopefully you've enjoyed the weather. If you're in the UK, another day of rain, 2 days of rain. What has happened? What has happened to us? David Paul, hello. I was watching the Three Stooges. Oh my God, the Three Stooges. What, the movies or just the old ones? Because they did do a new movie, didn't they, not so long ago? I know who they are. I can't say I've ever really been that bothered about watching any of the Three Stooges stuff. I think most that kind of stuff. Marx Brothers. Obviously, I know who the Marx brother is. And of course, Charlie Chaplin, the Laurel and Hardy. But yeah, I've never really been into the Three Stooges. Stephen, hello, shout out to you. We've got Khalid, AJ Styles returns tonight. Yes, he does. Shorts. Oh, you've been watching Shorts. Okay. Adrian K, hello. Dylan, hello. Yeah, it's a chilled out stream. Just a little watch along. Nothing amazing. We'll just talk through what the bits are. Probably even have a look on see what is the write up of it. See if there's anything good. DR391. Hi. Shout out to you, Dre. I'm going to call you Dre. Dre391. Hello. Shout out to you. New person. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before, but if I have, we've announced you now anyway. So hello. Welcome to you. Yeet. My voice is going to be a bit hit and miss, so do be mindful of that. I don't know why. I felt really good today. So I've been really rested. I've done absolutely nothing. I have got the toy hunt video edited and it will be going up on the channel on Tuesday. There is a short, what's already up on the channel already. A 3-minute toy hunt, but not quite 3 minutes because it's not 3 minutes long. And there's going to be another one tomorrow, I think. Anyway, just little videos to keep the channel ticking over. My prediction is Trick loses the belt to Mike Santana. It's Mike Santana to win. Yeah, they might do that because I've got a funny feeling that they might put the the NXT Female Championship on Smasher Slamovich. They might do that. I can't see them putting it on JC Jane. I don't know. I mean, they could do, but I feel like JC Jane, that'd be WWE NXT taking yet another championship from TNA. I'd rather we have a TNA guy carry a WWE championship for the time being. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would do it. Did you hear that Brock officially has been banned from WWE? I heard that he's been banned. I'm not sure if it's WWE I heard, but it was something to do with a radio show and an incident which has earned him beat a ban, and it cannot be named. It was on a radio show where they announced this, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So Dre says AJ Styles, TNA, and Jackson. Stone Cold Fella, the man, the myth, the legend, is here in the house because Stone Cold Fella said so. Hello, Stone Cold Fella. How are you doing? Jimmy Uso, TNA. You think TNA is going to have Jimmy Uso? I don't know, Dre. I don't know, my friend. Shout out to you anyway. Yeah, we'll go through some of the stuff what I've spotted on X. Obviously, a lot of Slammiversary stuff, a lot of stuff including Monday Night Raw. Lots of stuff have been announced for that. And yeah, obviously Stinkface City. I've got the footage from different angles of the Stinkface, what was revealed on obviously Days as Unseen. We've got a couple of angles of that. So yeah, we're going to dive into that a little bit as well. So there's kind of little things that we're going to have a look at. According to Daniel Cornier, Brock is on the TKO ban list. Whoa, that is incredible. I'm not surprised with everything that's happened to him. So 2 years after T-Crawl, OTC Raw. Yeah, I am going great, Robert. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shout out to you. Dave Gunther ripped off Penta's mask, did he? Oh my gosh. Good job that was an house show and we didn't get to see it. Let's actually go over to that then. Let's have a look. Here is the footage. There is, I'm not going to play sound, but here's the stink face from Rhea Ripley to Nia Jax. Nia Jax and Naomi wearing matching ring attire, which was alluded to in Days as Unseen. Here is Io. Rhea Ripley gives her the tag. Io Sky's coming in. She's going to give her the stink face. I absolutely love this. This is a reverse angle. This is not the angle that we got on Days. So this is a reverse angle. And there it is. Love it. She does the little meme as well. I actually was doing it. You can't see me doing it, but I was doing that exact same thing. But yeah, that is the footage. Very, very cool. Obviously no sound. Here is matches for tonight. That is Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. Very WWE oriented. There is AJ Styles' return. Wonder what he's actually going to do. And then we've got Smasher Slamovich up against JC Jane. Just you all know that we'll be adding YouTube shorts and stuff to my YouTube channel soon. Oh, it's good. Yeah, knock it out of the park, my friend. And of course, that big triple threat match. Trick Williams against Joe Hendry versus Mike Santana. These two have been working well with each other on NXT, but when it comes to the TNA Championship, there is no friendship. So yeah, there's some of the matches, what you're going to be looking forward to tonight. Obviously, AJ Styles. TNA breaking news, the phenomenal one. You are, banned from diving. And then we've got this. Any interest in Austin Aries return to TNA? Austin Aries has been doing quite a bit of commentary outside of wrestling. I don't think he wrestles that much these days, to be honest. But would you take him back? I mean, yes, I wanted James to be in the chat to answer this question, but Austin Aries was a great talent back in the day, but very temperamental. If he didn't get his own way, he'd have a bit of a tantrum. Don't we all? WWE versus AEW versus TNA. That would be a good little video game, if anything else. I don't think it'll happen in real life, but a video game of that would be flipping awesome. Not that I play them. Imagine Dominic interrupts AJ Styles. Loss. Yeah, they could. Here's some more footage, fan footage, of course. And there's a bit of butt slapping from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Thought that would get a bit of attention from you guys. We're all perverts. This is a post that I put on Daisies. I don't know if this gets on Unseen. I'm trying to get it on Unseen, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. Here's my collection. As it stands now, some of you have seen my Funko Pop collection before, but here it is. Obviously, it can take a while to have a look. We can kind of go through it. There's Bray Wyatt right there in the top left-hand corner. Trish Stratus, Matt Riddle. I think that's a Roman Reigns Funko Pop. Tom, hello, shout out to you. Yeah, there's a couple of Io Asuka Funko Pops there next to Miz. There's a Cody Rhodes up there, Bret Hart. And then there's all my female roster down here. There's like a row of Baileys just at the bottom there. And then this is the other part of the collection. We've got some Hall of Famers. Rowdy Ronnie Piper. Uh, got Selena Vega, Shotzi. Roman, that's Seth. We've got Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Paul Heyman, another Cody. I think that's Kurt Angle as well. We've got the final boss, The Rock, Dudley Boyz, Kane, The Undertaker, Hall of Fame, and Triple H, King of Kings. So there we go. I thought I'd share that with Days. I don't know if he's seen it yet, but I thought I'd share it with you guys before, if he does see it, and put it in scene. Tomorrow night, as announced by Khalid in yesterday's live stream, we've got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. And apparently it's Karrion Kross's birthday today. So happy birthday to Karrion Kross. Did you have the Fiend? Do I have the Fiend? Yes. I have two Fiends. Let's go back to it. I don't know if you can quite see the Fiend. He's right there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see my cursor. He's right there. There's the Christmas Fiend and normal Fiend with Alexa Bliss in the middle. And there's the other Alexa Bliss just there. Hopefully you can see that on your screens. Obviously, if you're on your phones, it's a bit harder. But yeah, I've got Bray Wyatt up at the top. Two Fiends, Christmas Fiend and normal Fiend. Alexa Bliss, normal, and as the thingy. You can see a Stinger there as well. So yeah, there we go. Obviously, connections have been made because we saw Cody wearing glasses, what look very similar to The Rock. So everybody's making these wild connections to the heel turn of Cody. I don't know if we just get the heel turn and not The Rock, but people are speculating The Rock for SummerSlam. Dave, are you going to get the Wyatt 6 action figures? Yes, once I see them, yes. We did the Toy Hunt video on Saturday. Didn't see Dexter Loomis's figure at all. I don't think it's released yet though. But as soon as they are in shops, I think we'll be getting them. I think I will be buying them. I think I will go out of my way to get them. We're getting Dexter Loomis first, and then it's Joe Gacy. I don't know when the others are getting released, but they're the first two of that wave of figures. So we'll have to wait and see. Right, I thought this would be a bit of fun. We are going to enlarge it. Who is better, Lola Vice or Sol Ruka, who has the better ass? Bit of fun. You can all answer that in the chat. I know we're deviating from the watch along at the minute because I'm not ready to start yet myself. Looking too much into the Rock stuff, and clearly for Penta with the Zero Mero and Sign. Yes. We are way too far ahead of ourselves with the old Rock storyline. To be quite honest with you, I'm not expecting the Rock at SummerSlam. I think I must be the only one what's not expecting the Rock. I want to be pleasantly shocked if he does show up, but yeah, I'm not expecting him at all, if I'm being honest. I will be shocked, like everyone else would be, if he did show up. But not expecting it. Looking to yeah, I've just read that. So yeah, get your votes in. Who is better? Obviously, Lola Vice has just come out that she is dating Damian Priest. They went to a gig over the weekend. Dexter comes out early October in Smiths. Right, good Tom. Nice to know. Yeah, I will be buying it. We will be doing a toy hunt searching for that figure for sure. But anyway, I thought I'd share that little image with you. Here's more comparisons to The Rock. Yeah, so we've got The Rock with the glasses. Then we've got the watch. There, it's clear and plain. And then we saw this. John Cena signing with blood, was it? And then we've got Cody doing the opposite. So, yeah, that's fun. Sports Keeda doing a bit of homework. There's another ankle of EO's stink face. Got to love it. Gotta love it. Lola Vice says Stephen. They are making a Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy action figures. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. There's confirmation that Cross is turned 40 today. It might even have been, yeah, that is today, 19th of July. So happy birthday to Karrion Kross. And this I thought was interesting. I thought I might as well share this with you because, according to Wrestle Talk, Becky Lynch versus Bailey was originally planned for SummerSlam, and they've changed it to Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. I am absolutely disgusted with it because I definitely just want Bailey versus Becky. I mean, why have they changed it? No offense to Lyra, but come on. Come on, we've got to keep with the original plan. So, yeah, the original plan was Becky versus Bailey, but they have changed their minds and gone with Becky versus Lara instead. And then talking about them two, there they are, Monday Night Raw. So, yes, there is a bit of a face-to-face. Maybe we see Bailey tomorrow night in that face-to-face. I don't think The Rock will show up, but Cody will turn heel, destroy Cena's face turn. Oh, I have got a message. I am going to just quickly grab my phone, and we'll come back to the main screen. Boom. I can't take my headset with me. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I just had to grab my phone. I just had it on charge. So, yeah. Yeah, don't nothing important, by the way. So, yeah, tonight's watch along. We'll talk about the matches briefly. I mean, we have got La Resistance versus the Dudley Boys. We've got Undertaker versus A Train. Didn't know there was a train in wrestling, but hey ho. We've got Shane O'Mac versus Eric Bischoff. We've got Eddie Guerrero in a fatal four-way match featuring Chris Benoit, Rhino, and Tajiri. Then we've got Kane versus RVD. We've got the main event, which is the Elimination Chamber, which has got Oldberg in. So he might have retired, but he hasn't retired from our watch-alongs, unfortunately. But yes, there's also Triple H, Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Kevin Nash all involved in that Elimination Chamber. So a pretty stacked show. I do kind of remember it, but it's been a long time. Sorry, I feel a bit sickly and I don't know why. Yeah, so bear with me. I feel a little bit all over the place at this minute in time. So, yeah, a bit bloated, which is not good when you've got this to drink. So, yeah, don't know what's going off. Don't worry, we'll keep through the stream. I'll even be sick on stream. I was not bothered about that. So we'll probably go to the watch along part in around about 5 minutes or so. Let's get everybody settled down in the chat. Probably wait for Chadders to show up, because we haven't yet seen James Chadwick in the chat. So yeah, I'm sure he's around somewhere. I'm ready. I know you're ready, Stephen. You're always ready. I'm ready. Let's see what's actually going off outside of that. There you go. Lovely poster. That is so cool. That is, yes, that is really class. AJ Styles from back in TNA, and this is him now. Oh, that is class, man. That is really good. Whoever's made that, that is awesome. I find that imagery very pleasing. Very cool. Superman with his pants on the outside. Oh, is this what you were on about? The mask. So we got Gunter. He does take the mask off. We don't see the face reveal, but he has ripped the mask off of Penta. Wow, that is insane. Look here, you can just about see the mask coming off. Oh my god. Then we've got the NXT crowd. Yes, this Alexis King, there's Ava. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's just refundable. We've got some ketchup thing. I don't know what that's about. This kid steals the ball from the girl. And yeah, Sam Shaw. Wow, is that Sam Shaw? That can't be Sam Shaw. 13 years ago today, Sam Shaw Dexter Loomis was introduced to the Impact audience. That's Sam Shaw. No, that can't be Sam Shaw. Sam Shaw is in the ring already, right? Who's that? Audience competitor for put check. That's not Sam Shaw, right? Is that him? That Dexter? No, that's. It could well be, you know. Wow, it is Dexter Loomis. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Look at him there. I was thrown off by the tattoos, if I'm being honest. But yeah, there's that's Sam Shaw, aka Dexter Loomis. Like how they made him beat Penta clean as set something up for WWE want to do a feud with them too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Looks like there is plans ahead. We've got this computer game. There's a woman wedding dress. She's I don't know. What's going off there? We've got all this kind of stuff. I've got this from the UFC. Forever linked. Well, this must have been from ages ago because that doesn't look recent. We are just flicking through this. One of my favourite sketches from one of my favourite films. We're not starring Jim Carrey because he doesn't star in that film, but it is Night at the Roxbury. If you know Night at the Roxbury, then you are in good company. Who's there? So he gave Jimmy back his intro theme. Can't play it because of copyright. This is a good little video. I'm not going to play it because, you know what, you go and play it yourselves and then come back and report to me what you got. Yeah, it's very good. He's done it before, actually. I think it's a repeat of what he's done before. Amazon discovered Total Top Deals today. And a moment there with Randy Orton and Jacob Fatu. Oh my gosh, that's a flipping triple threat right there. Jesus. And there's Mammy getting ready to stink face Nia. How many times do we need to watch that? Oh my god. How many times? Oh, there's a classic moment. If you ever seen The Omen. That is a dummy, by the way. That is not a real person losing his head. I mean, that's Donald Sutherland. What's lost his head? And I mean, the head is extremely large. So, don't think that's actual footage. What? That's how Amazon deliver their packages. Table spot, pin your opponent and take a nap. So they wow, Jimmy. I think that's Carmella Hayes. I think it was a rip-off of the two Wild and Crazy guys, Dave. I thought Adam was only going to say quit WWE. Yeah, he rickrolls. It's a rickroll, just for clarification. There's definitely the Devil's Kiss. The most devastating move in all wrestling entertainment. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's enough of that. Oh, we've got a watch along to do here, and I'm just wasting time. What am I doing? Anyway, it's all good fun. Anyway, that's a little walk through that. We're going to get ready to go to Netflix and SummerSlam 2003. God, I can't speak today. Thought Adam was going to quit Khalid. Anyway, let's go over to Netflix. I've just turned off my box for some reason. I don't like New South Wales. James Chadwick is here, is in the chat, baby. We're going over to Netflix now. So we're going to start in a couple of minutes. If you are watching along, get it set up, get ready. I know that Stephen's ready to go. That is class. Stone Cold fella messaged me and said that he did the exact same watch along about a year ago. I've got it on DVD, lol. We'll put it on then. Watch along. Get it put on your player. Player. Oh, that did me. We're a bit gassy. We'll go to episodes and more. Some classic SummerSlams over the years. But we're going as further back as possibly can. Yes, Undertaker versus A-Train. So we have just woke up, lol. Oh my god. Oh yeah, but you're sleeping in time for Slammiversary. Aren't you? Yeah, I forgot about that. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Slammiversary, obviously big event tonight for all the TNA people. Yep. I've got to be sleeping. I'm not watching. I might watch. I think I might catch the kickoff show on YouTube. I think I might watch that and then call it a night. If I remember to watch it, of course. Just been a mad day of just chilling, watching films. Literally watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at 5 o'clock this morning is not the best way to start your day. Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I don't even know why I watched it now, but I did. That is a little glimpse into my little world. And I watched Star Wars. And this afternoon, what did I watch this afternoon? Oh, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 3. James, you lazy bastard. Trick is getting chokeslammed from The Undertaker on Tuesday. But will he still be the TNA champion when he does get chokeslammed? William Ency just comes into the chat with Flubber. Hello, dude. How you doing? Dude, I am so excited for Slammiversary. Had an early night last night for it. No, I always do. I thought you would be. I mean, honestly, I'll probably just watch the highlights in the morning. I'm not going to lie. It's not something that I want to pay £20 for. If I'm being honest, there's nothing really on there what's catching my eye. I think it'll be a cracking show, don't get me wrong. But there's nothing really there for me this time. Ballyhoo to you, William. Yeah, there's not really much that I'm interested in. There's not a match that I'm thinking, God, I need to watch that. Yeah, I think it will be a banging show, but there's nothing there for me to get excited for. When we did Rebellion, it was seeing Tesha Blanchard for the first time in a long time, so there was something there for me to get my teeth into a little bit. But this time, it's kind of like not the same. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It's no disrespect. TNA, awesome. I do want to see how they use AJ Styles. That could be fun. I think that Casper Joy should stay away from the titles. No, I just think they wanted this. They want to show what a beast this guy is. I think that's what they did that for. Putting him in with Obafemi was just a way of saying that this guy is huge and a big deal. You know what I mean? They're just saying that they see him as a big deal at the Performance Center. Yes, he's not ready. Of course he's not ready. He's in NXT. If he was ready, he'd be on the main roster, but he ain't. The show does look really good. Slater should win the X Division Championship. I am following Tessa Blanchard. Oh yes, she has a really nice ass. I love her. I am not going to lie. Tessa Blanchard is just a talent, right? Yes, she has got one of the probably worst attitudes in wrestling. Granted, she's 24 years old when she made that comment. She was even younger when she said that to that lass. Very green at that particular moment in time. I'm not. How many times can you just keep mentioning the past all the time? You know what I mean? How many times do we have to, you know? I mean, we can forgive Jacob Fatu all of his crimes. We can forgive the drink driving that Jimmy was doing. But yet, Tessa Blanchard says a racist slur and we can't forgive her. I mean, really? Fucking really? I am looking forward. Yeah, AJ Styles is coming home. Is going to be a total surreal. Ah, James, I'm going to show you that image. Yes, James, you will love this image. I don't know if you've seen it already, but you're going to get a blast from this image because I thought this image it is exactly what you're saying, my friend. Let's just get it back up. I've already just shared it. I don't know if he was in the chat at that particular time, but I think this. Yeah, there we go. That image right there, James. That is tonight. That is per night. James, someone interrupting him. Jeff and Joe days for tonight. Yeah. Oh, you're going to go in Jeff and Joe. Too many people. Uh, uh, Obviously, the insiders don't always do the wrestling pay-per-views, so the fact that they specialize in TNA is the reason why I don't want to do it. I'd rather them do it. Days doing it is. I can't pick up the stragglers even with Days doing it because people are just going to go to Days' stream. That's going to get flooded. And yeah, I just don't think the channel will. I just don't think the audience will be there for us tonight, if I'm being honest. We only did it Rebellion because the insiders couldn't do it, whereas this, everyone's doing it. So yeah, that's why I decided not to. That's the only reason. James, you are someone interrupting. It's her timing. It's always perfect. She's Liv that can actually wrestle. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's good. I like Tessa Blanchard. She's made mistakes, which is obvious. But man, oh hello, we got a bit of Bailey. Yeah, you've just lost me for 5 minutes, lads. Dave, get the tissues. Oh my gosh. Hello. There's a bit of bounce in that booty. I could watch that clip all day. So yeah, with the watch along's been cancelled, folks. What is that? Lopez? No, we're not bothered about it. It's Jennifer Lopez. Go away. Anyway, we'll go back to where we should be paying attention to. Yeah, that image goes hard as fuck. It does. That image is so awesome. We just saw it about 5 minutes ago, and I was just like, "Yo, that image is quality." Just having him back in his, I'd say spiritual home. It is the home what made AJ Styles. All right, yeah, we're on the independence scene before that, of course, but it is TNA what made him a world champion. It is TNA what brought him to the forefront and probably even put him on the WWE radar. So, yeah. It's such a shame that his relationship with Dixie Carter wasn't great. No, she just didn't know what to fucking do with him. Anyway, let's get on with the watch along. Let's get on with the show. So we're going to start. Why not? So in 1, 2, 3. Don't matter if you're behind. Doesn't matter if you're watching or not watching. Just join in best you can. Got the United States Marine Corps. This is rated 15 by Netflix. AJ Styles is the only reason why Days is watching. TNA doesn't like half of the time. Yeah, I think he's got an invested interest in like Trick Williams as well. Yeah, it is TNA versus NXT if you look at it. You know, a lot of them are actually TNA talent now. as we saw. Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali, which is mainly WWE, but it's on. They're both TNA stars. I'm ahead watching the first match. David Powell, you suck. We shouldn't have started. Who said we started? You should wait for the cue. TNA was the second promotion, but the promotion that made him, it was WCW for like weeks before they folded. Yeah, he had trials at WWE. Actually, James, he did get a trial at WWE just before he went to TNA. Vince didn't like him. Vince saw nothing in him, which is absolutely amazing. As Vince saw nothing in a lot of people. Look at what's happened to them all. He saw nothing in a Kenny Omega at one point. So Leeds 2025, a low shout out to you. Who's this boomer? Well, we've got Lillian Garcia singing the national anthem in a minute. So if she's a boomer, then fair enough. How are you doing? It's Ali versus Alexander in something like their Mania 34 match. If it's like that match. Oh, well, David Paul, pause or go back. Because I am not jumping to your time. You can wait for us. That's what you can do. Do you mean name retracted, Dave? Yes, I do. Boom. Is Vince like Chelsea? It is Vince like Chelsea. So we have got the advertisement where they're on the beach. So we've... this is where Brock Lesnar's beating up flipping Shark, is it? Because Brock Lesnar is on this show. My niece, Brianna, has been watching this SML thing for 4 days now. She would be... should we be concerned? Or should we just don't give a shit? She called me because lunchtime she wants a McDonald's. SML. It's just Saturday Night Live, isn't it? SML. Saturday Night Live. No, it should be all right. My daughter watches it from time to time. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't think it's much. I think it's okay. Just make sure that she doesn't copy. It's probably the best thing to do. What is SML? Is it Saturday night? No, that's SNL. So what's the SNL? Let's have a look. Is it SNL or SML? Well, I'll have to give it a view. I don't know. I know SNL, which is Saturday Night Live. I don't know SML. Hey. Okay, that's a bit loud, Dave. SNL. SML. SML. Boom. Oh, it's puppets. I don't know. The puppets, right? Okay, the puppets. Oh, I don't really know. Jeffy's Labulu. Babubo. You know what? I'm not even familiar with this channel, by the way. My daughter does not watch this. Are the puppets? Where'd you find it? It doesn't look like it's adult. I mean, I don't know. It looks fairly innocent. I mean, my daughter doesn't watch that, but it looks okay. I mean, if it starts swearing and shit, then maybe not. But it looks fairly innocent. It's like Jeffy stuff. Don't know who. That's the first time I've me seeing it. 2 more days, and then I'm 26. Oh my gosh. Party! Heard that Dave is defending on Raw tonight, when it's not even Raw. Hey, yes, Bob, Marinos. We have got the Spanish announce desk. Dre says something the best, sometimes the best thing. What is sometimes the best thing? Tamatonga. Ah, yeah, you're the Tamatonga guy. Yeah. We got the Dudleys. So it's La Resistance. Well, let's put it right where L resistance. I've got this written down because I knew I would struggle with the spelling. La Resistance versus Dudley's. So we've got La Resistance. They've got Rob Conway in their corner. Did you see Adam Pearce Rickroll? Yes. Yes, Leeds. I did. I didn't sit there and fall for it. I was just like thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? I just like thought, is he done with Monday Night Raw and going over to SmackDown or something daft like that? But then it went, I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Oh my gosh. Very good. He's done it before. It's not the first rodeo. He's done that before. He has made a video like that. Yeah, Rene Dupree, Rob Conway joined La Resistance. Rene Dupree, a youngest tag team champion, was it? Other than Nicholas, of course, what took his reign. In this is where The Rock loses the title. The Rock is not on the card. So no. The Rock is not on the card. So we've got A La Resistance. So Rene Dupree. So the Dudleys have not wasted any time. They're going after these French influencers. Canadian French. So Rene Dupree is Maxine Dupree's dad. Yeah, Maxine Dupree's dad is in action right now. So yeah, that's a little bit of bet you didn't know. Bit of facts for you. You didn't know. So, Maxine Dupree is the daughter of Rene Dupree. It's so good watching it back in the day. I can't. You know what? Seriously, I probably have watched this, but only the time when it was on. So yeah, I can't remember if I have actually sat down and watched this since. Leeds, I think you need to rewatch this show. Dave, you had anything nice for dinner today? Have I had anything nice for dinner today? I was very plain today. Very, very plain Dave day today because what I had was a steak and kidney pie, too, with mushy peas. Yeah, very plain Dave today. Nothing exciting. Yeah, that's pretty much what my dinner was. Two steak and kidney pies with mushy peas. So there you go. That's what I had. What did everyone else have? There we'll get it talking. Is Spike Dudley at ringside for the Dudley Boys? No. There's nobody at ringside. The Dudley Boys came out by themselves, so did La Resistance, but when we are expecting Rod Conway. Dre, what you just putting in random people's names, dude? Why are you saying AJ Lee? Why are you saying Jimmy Uso? I remember this because I couldn't believe the outcome of Lesnar Kurt. Yes, that match is coming up later in the show. So we've got Rene. Is that Rene Dupree upside down, or is it the other one? What is the other one's name? No, it is the other one. What's his name now? I've forgotten who his name is. Is it Summit Mark or something after? I don't know. Oh, it's completely. I had a cottage pie topped with smoky bacon. Oh, that's really good. Nice. I had a pizza. Then I made some cookie dough. You made some cookie dough for dessert. You made cookie dough, or you had cookie dough. You don't make cookie dough. Did you make cookie dough? That means you had a cookie. Dave, in real life, you said reaction name Dave. Dave, in real life, you said action name Dave. Action name Dave. Huh? What? I don't want to what? Yeah, made. You made cookie dough. Okay. How do you? It's like from a packet. How do you make cookie dough? Do you just get cookies and crunch it? What? I don't get it. Don't you use cookie dough to make cookies? So to cookie dough, I don't know. It's lost. Have you ever seen that meme where the math equations just pop up on the screen and the person looks lost? That is me right now. How do you make cookie dough? Someone called Mark never have Dave in creative. He called someone Mark. Random Dave. No, I made cookie dough without eggs. It's how you heat cookie dough without getting salmonella. I have no idea how to make cookie dough without being a cookie. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I clearly don't eat cookie dough. I just eat cookies, but not the dough. So I don't get it. I thought the Dudley Boys' return was good. Wish they'd gotten number 10, but oh well. Dudley Boys, yeah. Dudley Boys are one of the best tag teams of all time. Just from where they came from, how they manifested in ECW, and how they just went to every promotion, won title after title. So emerges Team 3D for those TNA fans. You can also use powdered eggs, so stuff to get in the texture, man. Brown sugar, butter, flour. You've got to eat it up to stale it with vanilla milk and chocolate chips. Think right. The thing is with me, right? No, not being disrespectful because you've done the cookie dough bit, right? Why don't you just make cookies? Logically, you just need the next step. Doing cookie dough, you might as well make the cookies, right? Cookie dough is no. You're halfway to cookies, proper cookies. So make the cookies. Eating the dough is kind of just like, oh, I got bored halfway through. So I don't know. It blows my mind that you just ate cookie dough. Now, cookie dough ice cream, understandably, because yeah, that's kind of what you do. But to make a cookie dough and just eat it and not make a cookie does make no sense whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. It's each to their own. Oh yeah, in the freezer and the grocery store, fake egg product. No. Oh, but texture, Tom. William is the same texture. Powdered eggs. What is this 1940s? Okay, but the milk has the same enzymes. Oh my God, we're getting an education. Because I don't want cookies, I couldn't be asked waiting for them to cook. All right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. For me, you've gone through the process of making cookies. You might as well make cookies. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be satisfied with cookie dough. Yeah, cookie dough ice cream, I can understand that, but cookie dough, no, I'd be, if you're gonna do it right, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Dave is facing Grande Americano tomorrow on Raw in a hat versus, yeah. I have got plenty of steel bars in this hat. Yeah, I'm well prepared for him. We're going to go up for a WhatsApp. Could I have missed that? Straight into, is it Grogniers? Grogniers, is it? Is he Grognier or something like that? Have I marked Grognier? Is that right? Have I just figured out his name? The 3D, it's been connected. Dudley's won. But, Mark Grenier, isn't it? Is it Mark Grenier? Yeah, I've just heard the commentator say it as well. We ain't American. We don't have fake egg shit. Fake eggs. Let's get them from a joke shop. La Resistance steal the victory. The flipping heck. Rene Dupree. has still stolen the win. They've retained. La Resistance have retained. And who's this jobber? Oh, it's not a jobber. That's Rob Conway. Here comes Spike. So Grenier, that's Rob Conway in a wig. Yeah, that's Rob Conway. He lasted right long in WWE, didn't he, Rob Conway? So yeah, La Resistance retain. They keep calling him that guy. I don't think we got announced as Rob Conway at this point. But he's like a French sympathizer, I think, isn't he? Something like that. Thought they'd got it done. They grab that Nick Patrick out of the ring, and then Rob Conway comes in with the camera, throws Rene Dupree on top. So yeah, Rob Conway with the assist. Yeah, better. So we've got the coach. Jonathan Coachman's going to interview the Dudleys. Are you one of them anti-American sympathizers, coach? Bubba Ray Dudley. Got to admit, he was so good. I remember when Dupree had his dog, Fifi. Yes, didn't they try and do like a British Bulldog thing with him? And he'd do that little dance. Did that dance in the ring. Oh my God, we've got Eric Bischoff. Backstage is Christian, the Intercontinental Champion. What? Yes, the pompous French dude. And he'd do the little pompous French dance in the ring. Jesus Christ, they'd make you do anything. WWE at this stage was very, stereotypical. So we got Eric Bischoff in his black ninja attire. I'm back and better than ever. His match is up against Shane O'Mac after the next match. Christian. I love this Christian, actually. I loved his theme music at this time. This was this was after his first run in TNA, wasn't it? Came back after being Christian Cage in TNA. Because he wasn't he on the first live show of 2000 for TNA? And they announced him as Christian Cage. They did the all do 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 music thing. Kind of remember that because I actually watched that show. And it was Christian. What was the reveal? Amazing. Back in the day, we weren't looking in the background trying to see if we could find anything. With no Wyatt Six hiding in the background back in them days in 2003. So we didn't see any. Oh, there's the sign guy who we see regularly now. He's with the red cap. Undertaker time. Because he's rolling. Oh, was it a joke? I mean, he's going up against a flipping train. Who is known as my joke last night had days laughing. Which joke was it? Which joke was it now? Did you say it in our chat? I can't remember your joke. Give it to me again. See if I can remember it. A-Train. Poop, poop. I mean, Undertaker had a lot of challenges, but I'd never thought he faced a train. It is Prince Albert. Matt Bloom. Is it Matt Bloom? Dead man walking. Ow. You do. Oh, it's not. It's not the Limp Biscuit one. It's Dead Man Inc. Undertaker. Oh no. Undertaker. What was your favourite Undertaker? James, what was it? I went, Days, breaking news. Meltzer has just reported that Dubois is getting knocked out. Was a complete 100% work. All right, you didn't put that in the chat, actually. You kind of missed that on ours. Yeah, I don't remember you seeing that. Well done, James. That's well good. Well good. I like it. It's an 100% work. What do you think of Seth? You know, I'm starting to lean now that it's a work. I'm starting to lean. I am doing a massive lean because it's just like Seth to stop CM Punk getting that world title. I think it's a work. I have started to lean into the work. I really am. I am not convinced. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? I think we are being worked. I think Seth is going out of his way to work workers. I really do. I'm so 100% expecting him at SummerSlam. Just so I don't know what the Undertaker's literally a train. He's coming now. He's an express train. Boop boop. Why did they call him a train? Oh, he has got Sable. Yeah, is Sable the poster girl to this show? She's coming out with her busty busts. The real life wife of Brock Lesnar. Liked all the Undertaker characters, says Stone Cold. Debut era Undertaker. The original Undertaker. Yeah, I think I've got to agree with the 90s Taker, to be honest. I don't mind Dead Man Inc. Worst Undertaker was the original Badass, American Badass. I hated it. I did not like the American Badass. He looked sloppy. Yeah, this is a bit better of the Undertaker, to be honest. It's a work injury. I believe that Seth is slightly banged up, but not the knee injury. I think it's a work. I'm convinced now it's a work. Just little things are pointing in that direction for me now. Yeah, I mean, in fact, the commitment's there. I love the commitment. But Jacob Fatu did the commitment thing, didn't he? Where we thought he was out injured and he wasn't. So fair play to Seth playing the part. I mean, a round of applause to that. 2 or 3 week having to fake an injury. Wow, that is commitment, mate. That's commitment to a story. Working the work. That's working the work. I'm expecting it. I don't know how they can let it slide. Have CM Punk become world champion. I don't know. I think Seth Rollins is to cash in on CM Punk after the match and wins it. I'm 100% on it. I really do think that happens. I just think we're being worked. The work in the work. Would love to have an opinion about Seth. However, my real life is so busy. I don't have time to think about it. I have just been watching wrestling for fun, says Williams. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Yeah, I no. Let's get into clarification, right? I don't sit at home just thinking about wrestling, right? I'm too busy wanking for that. Too much information. But anyway, I digress. There's no female matches on this show tonight, so that's it. But yeah, when I'm doing a 12-hour shift, yes, wrestling does pop into my head quite a few times. Biker Taker was my favourite because of the theme song. Which one though? Was it the Roll It, Roll It, Roll It one or American Badass one? Because he had 2 themes for that character. I think the fact that he went to Birmingham and didn't know what the injury it was that makes me believe it's a work. Yeah, he still went to. Yeah, he went to Birmingham, didn't he, to supposedly get an X-ray. If it was serious, you'd no matter where you go, you get an X-ray. There's hospitals in every flipping state of America, right? So yeah, why is he going to Birmingham? Which is just the next destination in the WWE calendar. Oh yeah, he's just going because he's got to support Becky. I'm sure Becky would be fine. Plus, WWE cannot afford the attention for a month. He's caught up with Days of Streamlaw. American Badass leads Texas Red Taker, Undertaker, Mask. WCCW was alright. Match versus Bruiser Brody is good. Mean Mark is a work as one of the skyscrapers, also alright. I love Mean Mark. Mean Mark was my introduction to The Undertaker. Because at the time, I mean, I've told this story about a billion times. Because I was so proud of knowing who The Undertaker was when he came to WWE. I was like, I know who that is. I know him. Because I'd watched NWA. So watching NWA Power Hour back on BSB, which is not British Sky Broadcasting for you nerds. It was British satellite broadcasting back in the day. The little dish. In fact, we could do that now. I feel like I need to justify myself so that people know BSB. Let's put BSB in. BSB 1990. Boom. There you go. That is British. People think it's British Sky Broadcasting. It wasn't. BSB were bought out by Sky. It was British Satellite Broadcasting. So this is BSB. This is what I used to have back in the day. And this is where the original sports channel came from. So we can have a look at some images. Oh, good. It's actually give you boy bands. Yeah, BSB, British Sky. It's now British Sky Broadcasting, but it wasn't always. So that is the logo right there. BSB. That's what it used to be known as. It was the first time we had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, Hero Turtles. So yeah, that was back in the day. Yeah, we had the Galaxy Channel. The Sports Channel. There we go. Sports Channel. They used to show the Community Shield and Italian football and Scottish football back in the day. So the dish. Let's see if it'll give me the image of the dish itself. I'm getting educated. There it is. So Sky was this big old dish, and then you had this dish, which was the smaller one. There you go, a bit of an education. So that NWA was shown on BSB back in the day, and I used to watch the Power Hour. And yeah, saw Mark Calloway in his first match. BSB. Oh god, here we go, James with the jokes. Balls, sweat, bollocks. Well, that's Sky Broadcasting. British Sky Broadcasting, as it's known now, was BSB used to call Dave in Real Life. That's where my channel started from. In fact, Chris Evans started on BSB. That's where he started. Me too, me too, me too. Me one, me one, me one. If you know, you know. I'm so sad. I'm hungry, lol. All of my wife does is work out. She needs to go to cooking school. How not to burn water. She burns water. Looking forward to TNA tonight, James. Dave is a heel. I am an heel. A-Chain's getting beaten up by The Undertaker, no surprise. Being honestly, without even thinking, who do you think wins this match? Big, sweaty bollocks. That's Sky. Big, sweaty bollocks. Yeah, but BSB was around and they had the Power Hour, and I always remember watching me Mark Callis on that show with his manager Paul Heyman, Paul E. Dangerously, and it was, I don't know who the wrestler was he was facing, but he slipped off the top rope and got pinned. You know, he does the walk on the top rope, and he does it as The Undertaker now, but he did that as Mean Mark Callis. In fact, what he used to do was walk over and do the elbow off the top, but for some reason he fell over. The wrestler who was meant to land on got the pin, and that's how he left NWA, and then automatically he went on to WWE and became The Undertaker. Fun story. So he lost to a jobber. Might have even been Barry Horowitz. Who knows? But yeah. A-Train is in a good position. The referee's down. Haha, Tom, shush. My visit was going to be a surprise. I was going to bring James my big sweaty ball tonight. Boom, boom, boom. A-Train's got the chair. We're going to take a big boot. Connects. A-Train down. He took a face full of chair. Referee has now revived. 1, 2. Oh, it's nearly there. My Sable distraught. Sable's like, oh, he didn't get the free count. Oh my gosh. Right, I've got to go. Enjoy the rest of the show. I will be watching the stream on my PS5. All right, Leeds. Shout out to you, dude. Enjoy whatever you're doing, my friend. And we'll catch you next time. We're back on Wednesday for Spain versus Germany. That's what we're back for. So, see you later, Leeds. Undertaker gets it. Ain't got it now. Do, 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 do. Big victory for the Undertaker. Still has that Sarah tattoo on his neck at this point. Oh, it looks like he's going up for the last ride. But Sable is going into the ring. Oh, so Sable's trying to seduce the Undertaker. This is the real life wife of Brock Lesnar, by the way. Look at how ripped Taker is there. Go on, Mark. He's proper ripped. Oh, he's going to take Sable and he's going to give her the last ride. Oh, yeah, totally at that time. I think a lot of people would. Shaquem 24, hello. Shout out to you. Here comes Stephanie McMahon. He's got Sable by the throat. Haha, James, now I am scared. Well, hopefully Trini doesn't read that, James. I am trying to get me killed. So Sable is being attacked by Stephanie McMahon. So obviously working together. A-Train got to be a little bit careful pulling her out of the ring, mate. So Undertaker was holding Sable for Stephanie. Confrontation between them two, and Sable's puppies nearly came out. So it's, what is it, Michael Cole and Taz on the commentary. I can certainly hear Taz. Yeah, Michael Cole and Taz on the commentary team. Big Evil. Undertaker raises his hands. Stephanie goes back. Next match is Shane O'Mac time. Big choke slam. Puppies. And then Stephanie comes down. Obviously, they were feuding at this time. Big takedown, not a spear, but it's a takedown. Stephanie McMahon. Good times. Look at Mark back then. He's ripped. Was ripped. Look at him, man. We've got Jericho getting ready for the Elimination Chamber. He's backstage. But we have got Jonathan Coachman. We've got some random person in the crowd. These are not staged. Do we recognise them? Do we know these people now? Also, we've got JR, good old JR. Oh my God, he's going through an hard time at the minute, isn't he? He had a fall in Texas. Hopefully he's okay. I promise I will be here. And I promised I would be here, and I am here. Very good. So we've got Shane O'Mac up against a Bischoff. Shane O'Mac in the house versus a Bish. Versus Bischoff is the next match. Shane O'Mac, show me the money. Money, 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 money. Oh, here comes the money, isn't it? Sable was so hot. I never really thought she was a good wrestler, though. She was a star, but had a lot of in-ring presence. She was a porn star, to be quite honest with you. She was a playgirl, Playboy bunny, a couple of times. I always remember the bikini. Remember the bikini where it was just handprints on her boobs. Got amazing. Got quite a bit of an add-on for that because Jacqueline was in that, and her boobs actually came out. She got D-top. So that was fun. Trish Stratus was the first really hot woman. I enjoyed watching wrestling in WWE. Yeah, Lita, tits and ass. Told Lita back in the day. Oh, pretty nice. Dave, have you heard that James Arthur song tribute to Matthew Perry? You know what? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I will try and look it up after the stream or something. But no, I haven't heard it. No, or if I have, I haven't associated it with James Arthur. All right, is it really good? Send me a link and then I can check it out. We can't do it on the channel, but I will do it privately. Not heard it. There is a fake ass Eminem song on YouTube, a tribute to Jota. It's not Eminem. If you think that's Eminem, you are sadly mistaken. That's AI riff, and it sounds a bit like Eminem, and it's garbage. It's a nice tribute to Jota, but the actual song is garbage. Shit. AI generated shit. Yeah, Litas was more of a Kenny Omega type performer, though, for me, at least. Who did I crush on back in the day? Miss Elizabeth was the first and proper crush. I think everyone in wrestling, male wrestling fans, have crushed on Miss Elizabeth. Back in the day, she was so fucking fine. My gosh. Apparently, she was meant to wear a full-on bikini. You know, in the reveal, is it the 88 SummerSlam? You know, when she takes off her dress. She was meant to be in a full bikini. Macho Man turned around and said, He changed his mind prior to the match and said, no, I'm not having her fully exposed. Get her at least half covered up. Well, we got the better half. Miss Elizabeth's ass, which I was very appreciated. I thought that Tommy Dreamer's real life wife was gorgeous in ECW. That's Deborah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. I think everybody fancied Sunny as well. I mean, she was fit. I wasn't a Missy Hyatt fan, though. I don't know why people liked Missy Hyatt. I was not a fan of hers, to be honest. Stacy Kibler. Oh, yes. The legs. And I'm better than ever. Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff. Controversy equals cash. I loved it when Beth Phoenix came in, powerhouse, impact wrestler, no silly moves. It worked though. Irish Rebel still marvels when Nia Jax came. Nia Jax's debut was Stone Cold Fella's crush. Trish Stratus is my crush. I never in that community. Francine was more of a flavour, honestly. I was young. Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man did their thing. I will try and find it. I saw it on Insta. It called Friends. One of the lines goes, "I was jealous. Your roommate was Joey, and another was." The song is called "I Will Be There for You," but noon. But was there for you. McKillicuddy. Yeah, debut was great. That when she got picked up and you saw her knickers. Yeah, Francine, the original hardcore queen, the queen of hardcore. Francine, yeah, Francine was all right. She wore a thong, you could see her ass. Yeah, so it's always good. I was with my mum cooking for my great uncle during that time, doing gymnasiums and setting up a lot of MMA fights in Oklahoma. Very cool. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. It's cut off Eric Bischoff. Here comes Shane O'Mac. The greatest of all time. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. All right, you have sent me the link. Okay, I will have a look at that later. I'll be there for you when the stain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. I can't play it because of copyright, unfortunately. I wished I could get away with it, but can't share. But I will check it out in my free time once this stream's over. Shane O'Mac kicking Eric Bischoff in the midsection. Really pummeling Eric Bischoff. Got him down. Centre of the ring. Did Eric Bischoff get help? Eric Bischoff retreats. OMG, I've hated that spot, Stephen. Jenna Jameson, the porn star, was in ECW. Gemma Jameson, yeah. You got you had a fair few. Pamela Anderson in WWE. You had Jenny McCarthy as well, accompanying Shawn Michaels. I think it was one of the WrestleManias. There's been a lot. There's been a lot. God, I'm trying to think of people in the past who I had a crush on. I go back to Lita because I think the original Lita though, when she was with S.A. Rios, I never really liked her when she was with the Hardy Boys. I couldn't stand her when she had fake boobs. Bischoff in WCW was all right. Him getting the right for Voodoo Child for Hogan was excellent. Is it that one? The NWO music. It's so iconic, isn't it? Voodoo Child, though, sounds like me. Baby, baby, baby. You are my voodoo child, my voodoo child. If it's that, then wow, that's insane. Every time I talk about the old days, James DM's days. William's stealing my thunder. No, he isn't. Superstar Billy Graham was Vince McMahon's Hogan until they had a falling out. I was always curious what happened. Yeah, Superstar Billy Graham was Hogan before Hogan. I think that was clear as day. When you look back, he was the the beach boy, the big muscle beach boy kind of persona. I mean, the when you think about it, the theme tune that Hulk Hogan had wasn't even his. That was for Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. The what was it? The American Express. That was their theme music, but it got taken from them and given to Hogan. They took it away from them because they were going to come out to that song. Nothing but controversial. Nothing coincidental, sorry. Nothing coincidental. So we've got Coachman out at ringside. There's not going to be a ring bell. So it's not good. It's now a no disqualification match. Pin, false count anywhere, disqualification match. And Jonathan Coachman is helping Eric Bischoff. Coachman throws Shane into the steps. He's paid 100,000 for 3 minutes. He said his song plays twice when he's debuted in Chicago. All right, okay. I used to watch Television X. You still watch Television X? What you talking about? Yeah, you've got a monthly subscription to Babe Station. Steven's a right little dirty little whore. He's got OnlyFans. He's signed up to all the wrestlers' OnlyFans. And he's just admitted he had Television X. Television X from our American friends is a porno channel. Well, I call it, can you call it a porno channel? It was like more soft porn than all else, but yeah, Television X. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but if I ever get to talk to Vince, that's my question. Remember Linda being seen having dinner with Billy Graham. I wonder if anything happened between them. And that's why Linda stands by Vince. Interesting. I think Billy Graham, well, he used on the commentary team as well at one point before he disappeared. Yeah. So we're getting commentary by Coachman. They're beating up Shane O'Mac. This is a bit of an exhibition match now by these two. We've got Charles Robinson, who's the ref. The super kick to the midsection of Shane. Goes down in a heap. Shane down, Shane down. That's like a rip of JR. Well, I'd love to, honestly, if Stephanie could actually do a podcast where she proper reveals everything, you know, warts and all, I would be totally down for that. Obviously, she can't rip on her dad, but if she could, man, imagine. Justin Fleming, hello. The Elimination Chamber match was good. Hello, Justin Fleming. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. Yeah, we're going to get to that soon enough. It's a retro watch along, of course. So we are with Shane O'Mac versus Eric Bischoff at the moment. So get your thoughts and feelings in, of course. Dave's question to Vince would be, did Macho Man really poke Stephanie? Oh, yeah. Macho Man. Took her to the kingdom of madness. Just imagine the stories, though. This is what I have always loved about pro wrestling. It's not just what we see on screen. Oh, Stone Cold is here. The real one, not Fella. It's the real one. It's Steve. Dun 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 dun. The rattlesnake. Stephanie would cry, James. Dave, I agree with you. Billy Graham was Hulk Hogan before Hogan became Hogan. Don't get me wrong. If you took the politics out of wrestling, Hulk Hogan was great back in the day. But when you look at when all the stories started coming about all the politicking that he was doing backstage, all his best buddies, his mates, the Nasty Boys, Brutus Beefcake, Tugboat, Big Boss Man, all these were his mates, his buddies. The fact that he got them working WCW after all being exiled out of WWE. Yeah. when you get the story, the real Hogan, then you suddenly start losing respect for him. Big slap to the Coachman is down. Who's going to take the worst stunner out of Coachman or Bischoff? Get your bets in now. Pummeling. It's Coachman in the corner. Stomping a mud ass. And then Shane's getting it. Who thought that Shane McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin would work together? Never in my day. Coachman goes for a ride. Big double elbow. Of course, this is no DQ. This is completely legal. Coachman gets rejected from the ring. Charles Robinson is... Poor old Bischoff is in trouble. Austin. Give me an hell yeah. Get the microphones back on JR and Jerry the King Lawler. Days did the quiz show last week. His community got 100% with time to spare. All the hate in the chat for Hogan made Days members look like hypocrites. Was this Sheriff Austin time? Stunner to Bischoff. I do think it was, actually. Oh, but Shane O'Mac pulls up Bischoff. It's not punishment time yet. He's not done. Shane O'Mac wants to go. Is he going coast to coast? No. He might go coast to coast, though. Oh, he's going to put him on the announce desk. Spanish announce desk is getting ripped apart. Yes, this was the era where the Spanish announce desk got it. Always the Spanish announce desk. I really did feel sorry for them. So Bischoff is placed. Shane O'Mac's going up top. Comic elbow time. I was not a fan of what that was his heel shirt. That was his heel shirt. Here goes Shane O'Mac. Putting his body on the line as he usually does. Big elbow, boom, through the table. It's a false count anyway. Shane O'Mac gets the pin. Shane O'Mac wins. 1, 2, 3. And there is Stone Cold, absolutely loving it. We will get beers shared. But will Shane be spared from a spear himself? William, what? 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 And another beer. What? And another beer. Then another beer. And then we had another beer. Then another beer. Absolutely love that promo. What a legend. Just think of the wrestlers at this time. Prime Jericho. Shawn Michaels at his best. Oh, we have a bloody mess of Bischoff. Just sprinkled a bit of tomato sauce on his face. Shane O'Mac. He is a McMahon, though. Will he escape a stunner? Hell. Elbow. Sounds like Undertaker dropping the elbow from the top rope. Hell, bro. What worst catchphrase ever? Second USA chant when Duggan was facing an American. USA, USA. Oh, you gotta love you gotta love the old guys though. You had Tugboat coming out. Hoop, hoop. Oh, God, the good old days. Bring them back, my friend. Bring them back. I would have loved Macho Man crying about Taker Stealing his move. Oh yeah, the Undertaker. Ooh, the Kingdom of Madness. Yeah, Mr. Elizabeth. Shane O'Mac does get away with not getting stunned. What the hell? Mabumbo will wear the number 19. Is that how you say his name? Mabumbo. Brentford, former Brentford player signing. Oh, we've got Ekentike. Ekentike signing for Liverpool. It will happen in the next 24 hours. We will be making it official. They're just ironing out the contract, but it is happening. The fourth signing of this transfer window. Randy Orton getting a few choice words from Ric Flair. Woo! The Young Gun Evolution t-shirt. It's the game. Triple H. Coming at ya. One of the most annoying things ever in wrestling I can remember to me was Emma's entrance. Imagine Emma managing the Bushwhackers. And Bushwhackers. Cousin Luke. Oh, wrestling was so good back in the day. We complain about the yeets, the yeeting, but we had the Bushwhacker dance. Did you see Napoli as a retired the Maradona 10 shirt for KD to have given as unretired? Ooh, we got Chris Benoit, him who shall not be named. Fatal 4-way time. Benoit on his way down to the ring. The rabid Wolverine. Wow, bringing back the number 10 shirt just for KDB. Hey, Jury on his way to the ring. Look, I was a big, massive fan of Ty Jury. I loved this guy when I was a kid. Loved him serious, loved him as the joke wrestler as well. When he was William Regal's like helper pet project or something like that. Tai Jury. Great Japanese talent. Here comes Rhino. Dave, yeah, the cheesy shit was the best. We need some new blood in those old cheesy promos with like a reporter. AW still does them. They never mean anything, though. Yeah, I still think the best one what AEW ever did was the Watch Out for the Shoe. Tony Storm won it backstage. Watch out for the shoe. Shoulders out, tits up. Is it something like that? Head back, tits up. Watch out for the shoe. Here comes Eddie Guerrero. Orderly. Hey, Yomi, he's got the low right there. He lies, he cheats, he steals. Orderly. Aridararasa. Long live Mean Gene Oakland. Mean Gene. That's a classic back in the day. We do interviews. We've got Chavez. Chubby Chavez, what does it Evolve? He does the interviews. And I've got Sarah Shriver, what does the NXT interviews. We still do the odd one with, Jackie Redmond on Raw. But they're usually during the commercial breaks, so you don't really get to see them. Kathy Kelly still does it. Chin up, that's it, chin up, tits out, and watch out for the shoe. There's only a bit I really like about her, to be honest. The rest of it's a bit meh. But I like that catchphrase. I do actually like that catchphrase. If she came to WWE and did that, I would be all over that. Chin up, tits out, and watch out for the shoe. And it was Renee Paquette that had the shoe front. What the flip? I do like that. That's I appreciate good catchphrases, right? That is probably one of the best. Tajiri versus Super Crazy feud in ECW was iconic. Great matches. KDB will never wear number 11. So excited for the new season. I can't believe we're literally weeks away. I'm just. Liverpool played a behind the doors match today. I think it finished 5-0. I'm not 100% sure on the scoreline because obviously it was behind doors. Eddie Guerrero comes in, starts beating up his best mate, Benoit, and then retreats. So Tajiri takes down Rhino. I think it was 5-0. Darwin Núñez scored 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick in the first half. Chiesa got on the score sheet as well. So, woo! Interesting. But it was behind closed doors. I don't even think it's on any of the apps. I think I saw it because it were reported on Twit. So Rhino, still kind of wrestling in TNA, isn't he? Rhino, still around. Obviously, at least 2 of these are no longer with us. Tajiri, nice roundhouse kick. Eddie getting a battering at the moment. Getting slaps from Benoit. Tajiri goes for the pin. You're not going to get the pin while people are still stood up. You're not in a fatal 4-way. Rhino. I don't know. I think Rhino was my favourite in ECW. He was the TV champ at the time. I liked Rhino's promos. He used to be like in the cellar or something like that, and he'd be like really moody and he'd hide behind all his hair. When you know the full facts of what actually happened with ECW and the fact that they were all the promos and video packages were pretty much filmed in Paul Heyman's flipping grandma's house. They were all down in the cellar. It's like, what? Kato Khan still makes me laugh. Jumps out of the lake. Runs off getting lost. Lost props. Kato Khan. Big suplex by Benoit goes for the pin. Eddie Guerrero kick to the back of the head, saves the count. Eddie Guerrero, hey, olale. Hey, it's in it. Mamacita. Try to do my Eddie Guerrero, I can't do it. Benoit goes over the top. You could claim that Benoit went crazy after losing Eddie. I think he'd already lost his best mate in Owen Hart. Not that far away from this, to be honest. And then Eddie passed. I think it took its toll on Benoit, plus all the steroids. My favourite was Dollar Store Steve Austin. Lol. If I ever say his name, you would never a fan of ECW. A lot of it was Sandman. It was Sandman, you losers. Love Sandman, Enter the Sandman. I think he got notoriety just because of the music, though. I think having Metallica as his theme music was how he got massively over. Plus, he were a nut job. He used to batter the can into his head and bleed pretty much straight away. Yeah, there was no blading. He'd just literally smack a can into his head until he bled. Mental. I was wrong about KDB. Will wear 10 as his training number. Not a number, but the number in actual games. Oh, right, okay. So they're not quite retiring the number 10 shirt. They're not, yeah, I get it. Training, it doesn't matter. But in the match, it still is Maradona's shirt. Okay. Kind of makes sense. And they say you can't really put KDB in the same sentence as Maradona, right? Maybe without drugs, maybe. I mean, Maradona was fucking high as a kite in what, the USA 94, was it? 94? Yeah, 94. And he run up to the camera in the Greece game, a Nigeria game, or whichever game it was. I misread what I saw. Okay. All right, James, it happens. It happens, dude. He was legit drunk in his matches. People thought it was a gimmick. When WWE found out after buying ECW, he didn't last long. Yeah, it was just how he performed, didn't it? It wasn't a gimmick to him. It was. Remember when they used his son in a gimmick? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not all into the kids being used in angles. I mean, obviously, Dominic Mysterio got a wrestling career out of his. Still waiting for the return of Nicholas. Eddie Guerrero nearly gets a pin over Benoit. Eddie Guerrero, what a legend Eddie Guerrero was. So good looking back at his past matches. Rhino into the clothesline, takes down Benoit. But Eddie Guerrero dispatches of Rhino. Tajiri's in. Tajiri, big boots hit Eddie Guerrero's head. Goes up. Lands down, but Eddie counters. Eddie's going for a figure of four, is it? No. He's going for the Scorpion. He's in a submission maneuver. Rhino comes in, but Benoit cross-face. Who? He's going to tap first. Eddie can't believe it. Rhino's in a position to tap. Tajiri's in a position to tap. Who taps first? Eddie, can he get it? Eddie putting more pressure on, but Tajiri. Rhino's about to tap, but Tajiri's going to tap. Oh, Tajiri, though, getting to the rope. Eddie's got to break it. Eddie pays his attention to Benoit. Nice drop kick to Benoit's head. I loved Perry Saturn as well. Perry Saturn, though, you know how he got the mop gimmick? Perry Saturn went a little bit crazy on Shotgun Saturday night, I think it was. He was facing a jobber who got a little bit carried away and beat him up for real. So as punishment, he got handed Mr. Moppy, or Mrs. Moppy, or whatever. He had to walk around with the mop. Yeah, he got a little bit power crazy and destroyed a jobber, an enhancement talent. So he got punished and got Mrs. Moppy, or whatever it was called. Perry Saturn and Chris Benoit had a few bangers back in the day. You remember? Yeah, he got crazy, got a little bit power crazy. I don't know what the jobber had said to him before the match, but he took it out on him, and then Vince went, all right, you got the mop. So he ended up walking around with the mop thing for ages. Which actually kind of worked for him because, you know, I don't know if Perry Saturn was actually over in WWE. He was a part of the Radicals when they came from ECW. WCW, sorry. That was such a great story. It's a shame that Eddie went and broke his arm within a week of them coming into WWE. Tajiri, oh, so close. Benoit's got a bloody nose. Thought the crack he's been taken up with. This match is insane. Fatal 4-way. The next match is that Kurt Angle Brock Lesnar. This card is absolutely stacked. Tarantula. You don't have to break it. It's a no DQ in a Fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way, it's no DQ. So the gore. He's hitting with the gore. But Eddie had the US Championship in hand. So, the core. Eddie's getting feeling froggy. 5-star frog splash. But Tajiri comes up and stops it, and Eddie drops to the floor. Went over on Raven. The only real breakout from that faction. Yep. How has the show been? What we're watching? It's all right. But I don't think we've had a banger of a match yet. I think this is the closest one to a good match. Yeah, that La Resistance was just a good little opener, nothing special. I think the McMahon match was supposed to be, pushing us up a little bit, but I don't know. I always felt like it was a bit flat when we watched it live. I think. I don't know. Seeing Stone Cold back, seeing Stone Cold in the ring, full stop, is usually good. See, Dave, our podcast content could be interesting. Talking about stuff no one else. Yeah, we do need to sit down and actually talk about this, don't we? We just need to actually just not go live, but actually talk, and try and iron some stuff out. I'm going to get myself a Zoom account, I think, and yeah, I might send you the information. Right, we need to do something. Eddie Guerrero's just won. While we're here, I need to show you this, because I think we're not utilising what the community has. You've got as a community, and I don't think Dazer's lot use it as well. Oh, we have got a DM. Is that song what James has sent me? Let's go over to YouTube. What's this? No, that's just Dex. Let's go here. Let's go to YouTube. Because you guys don't really know about this, because it's not advertised. But we can go over to it. Community Cat tab. Because this is a place where you can actually get in touch with me. Without me putting a video out. So we'll click on there. Let's go home. View your channel. So we go here. Well, it should be posts. So you go posts. And this is a community page. you share a sneak peek of your next video, but you can actually, there's a community tab where you can actually write on it. I mean, this is for me, but there is a community page. Where is that community page? It should be here. It's on my phone, so it should be here. God, that's how long ago I posted. But there should be a community tab. I don't know where it is on here. Home. It should say community. Obviously, it says I am live now. Yeah, you should be able to write on a community post. So go to community, and then you can write to me directly. You don't have to wait for a video to go up. You can post images on there as well. I mean, you can post images on there. So I don't know why it doesn't show up on here, but it does on my phone. So yeah, you should be able to. I don't know why it doesn't show up on here. That's interesting. Let's try home. Here's my studio page. This is what I see. This is what Stone Cold Fellow should see when he goes on to do his community stuff. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff I see. So that's the subscribers. Not a 3-minute toy hunt video. 115 views. Happy 3rd anniversary. Blah blah blah. Kind of shit that you see. Recent subscribers. So Wes F. Shout out to you. Yeah, this is kind of stuff we see backstage. So post community there. We've got a community thing there. There it is. There's the community post. So this is for you. No comments found. Searching for something else. Removing photos. So this is it. Viewer posts. So that's for you. So community. Go into community, and this area is for you guys. So yeah, if you want to send me stuff, we are been on Twitter. This is the place to go. You can use this. I'm surprised Days isn't using it. But yeah, you can post stuff on this. I mean, to be honest, I want one of you to try. I see that on my YouTube studio. Yeah, you should have it on yours. But this is available for all of you. So, one of you, I don't care who it is, will you write a post on here? I thought about doing a snapshot video, utilizing Snapchat. If I can upload to certain spots in wrestling matches, but change the direction in a breakdown like this when the momentum changes. That's interesting. What it is with images, right, with WWE, you can pretty much get away with the visual. It's when you had sound. That's where the problem, that's where the copyright comes in. If you start adding sound. So if somebody wants to write a comment now, go to the community tab for me and we'll see if we can get it to work. So I'm fascinated because nobody's used it yet, as you can see clearly. And if we can get somebody to write something and use it, then yeah, we've got something for you guys to get in touch with me with. So you don't have to have a Twitter account. You could use this. And like I said, there's viewer posts. Oh, here we go. Boom. What is this comment? Hi. Who's this from? Refresh your page. There we go. So this is you, James. Okay, that's cool. There we go. So that's how you get in touch with me. Unfortunately, I can't see who's written it for some reason. Why is that? Or is it just because my page is not far enough over? So there we go. Hi. There we go. James, shout out to you. I think if I look into this more, I will be able to find it, but there you go. There we go. The community post is for you guys. Yeah, but you can only show a sample pic of moments during the match and not the copywritten. Yeah. There you go. So there we go. That is open to you guys to communicate with me whenever you need to. Yeah, it says there, James Chadwick. There we go. Author. So there you go. That's how you can communicate with me outside of X. So I thought I'd bring that to your attention. So there you go. That's cool, isn't it? That community tab has been open for a while now. So yeah. It's feed for your disposal, so you don't have to wait. This is an awesome catch. The snake. Jack Blues. Who's Jack? Oh, fuck off, Justin Bieber. There's Bailey. Back in the day. Bailey ripping up a Lyra sign. Is Bailey going back heel? Do you think? Oh my god, this is signs for Monday night. Uh-oh. So, Eddie Guerrero won the Fatal 4-Way match. We've now got Brock Lesnar on his way down against Curty Boy Angle. We did cover ages ago the Iron Man match between these two. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So there you go. You've got that tab to use whenever you want to. So yeah, those of you who don't have X, it's perfect for you guys to use that. And I am sweating profusely. Yeah, it comes up on here so I can see everything. Community tab. Yeah, there we go. James's post. Yeah, hang on. Well, I've got my phone. I will just slap a like on it. Boom. So you can reply to it and what not. There you go. God, I've literally got a proper sweat on. Kurt Angle. He is the undisputed champion. Well, SmackDown champion. Brock Lesnar. You suck. You suck. So the Beast Incarnate versus the Olympic gold medalist. I do think Kurt Angle was wrestling injured at this point as well. I think he was, because people thought he went to TNA. That Mike Chioda. Undisputed Championship on the line. WWE Undisputed title. It's not with Paul Heyman at this point in Brock. This is my expectation. This match, my expectations were so high. The future versus now. Two collegiate wrestlers. I mean, obviously, Brock had won at amateur level. Had been a wrestling champion just as much as Kurt Angle, so people were expecting a mat classic between these two. Oh, there's a La Parker in the crowd. Guy in a hood. La Parker costume. Ever seen them videos where you look in the crowd and they see the future? What I'm looking for now. See if there's any signs where, like, Vince McMahon gets fired. Lovely move by Kurt Angle. Reversal by Brock. Back up on the feet. Bring me back, says the sign. Bring me back. Throw down Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar, absolute beast. Left WWE to become UFC. Well, didn't he go back to being a footballer for a time before UFC? Two-time UFC champion. Brock freaking Lesnar. Brock took the record of Randy Orton, didn't he, as the youngest undisputed champion? World champion, it was the big gold doll then. Brock looks frustrated. Kurt ducks. Nice arm drag. Another arm drag. Oh, Kurt Angle looked like he was stumbling a little bit, but managed to get the third arm drag in. Though Kurt Angle's feet were a bit slippy there. Brock gets the monitor and smashes it to the ground in frustration. Then takes it out on the ring steps. What did the ring steps do to you, Brock? Brock's lost it already. He's lost it, man. So Brock getting out wrestled. It's not worked well for him. And there is that Mike Kimmel. Moving out of the way. Brock's got the title. He hasn't won this title, by the way. He's just taken it. Here comes Angle from behind. Hits Brock. Brock goes sprawling to the ground. The match has gone outside. We're in the entranceway. Brock Lesnar now taking advantage, taking Kurt Angle back to the ring. Into the ring apron. Dave, is the Wednesday stream the only one you were doing this week? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Can't do NXT this week. It's a pretty bad week, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do this stream tonight. To be fair, yeah, Wednesday is the only stream. Was going to do the final on Sunday, but they've put it at 6 o'clock, so they've basically screwed me out of it. They've screwed me out of it, so yeah. Unfortunately, there will be no other stream. I can't do it just because of work restraints. But yeah, we'll be back. The following week, though, is insane. The following week, though, is insane. It is absolutely going to be insane because we've got Monday Night Raw, the Go Home show, NXT, flipping SmackDown, the Go Home show. Then we've got SmackDown, SummerSlam Night 1, Night 2. Then we've got Raw after SummerSlam, and then we've got NXT again. So we've got the streams are coming. You just have to be patient. It is how it is, though, and it's just madness. I wished I could do every week. I really do. It sucks. I really wanted to do the Boston NXT because they're making a big deal out of it, aren't they? There's a triple threat match in Amora, Josh Briggs, and obviously Obafemi. It always does that to me, though. It is. You've got Ren Sinclair taking on Blake Monroe. It's always that. It always falls shit for me. Damn it. But yeah, the week after is going to be great. Loads of streams. Absolutely stacked of streams. So yeah, 1 week crap, 1 good week better. So yeah, all I can say is that people need to just hold tight and we'll get the live streams going again. We know 5 nights of Dave in real life wrestling. Yes, 5 nights of Dave. It might even be 6 nights of Dave, I don't know. Yeah, there is a little bit of a break in that week where I won't be streaming. But we got Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, back for Friday, SmackDown Friday, and then we've got SummerSlam weekend. Busy, 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 busy. And I haven't got my daughter that weekend as well because she's away. She's going to Primrose Valley. So she's on holidays. So I get a free weekend and we get to do shitloads of wrestling and I get sleep. There will be another Toy Hunt video as well made that weekend. So, yeah. Halloween streams 5 nights of days. Get 5 nights at Freddy's, it's 5 nights at Dave's. Well, we've already got one film for Halloween, which is going to be Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. We need others. Halloween streams 5 nights at Dave's. So, yeah, we need other horror films. Something that we haven't done before. We haven't done Season of the Witch, so we are definitely doing that for Halloween this year. Easy peasy. OMG, now it's 6 nights of Dave and Meal. It's going to be epic. Yeah, because we've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, it's still 5 nights. Still 5 nights a day. Still 5. But we've got the Raw and NXT that week as well. So lots of streams coming. Lots of streams. It's going to be good. It's going to be chaos. But we love it. That's what we did. We're here for. Yeah. I will never be as popular I'm being honest. Stone Cold fella, you will be. You think I'm popular? I am not popular. You are mistaken, my friend. Daisy started his live stream now, or at 10 o'clock. Yeah, that is just a beat flipping insiders. That you can't. Why would you go 2 hours before a PLE when you're not even a big fan of the PLE of the product? That feels a little bit. So you go into Dazers and you'll be talking about Wyatt Six and WWE stuff, basically. I remember when Days did the horror short films. Oh, they were good. We could do that. We could do that. I could even show them, I think, as long as I took the sound down. I don't think they're copyrighted. I don't know if they're copyrighted. We've got Wet Willy. The Wet Willy. There was that saucy one as well. We could go into that. Can't remember what they were called now. We did them on the member stream though, didn't he? 5 nights at Dave's, 5-finger discount. Davey got fingered. Oh, what is it? Want to see my sausage? Really want to see my sausages? Want to play with my sausage? White 6 over faction. I am pissed. Days is always starting early. He won't even be talking about TNA because his audience don't really care about TNA. I'm sorry, but his audience is about WWE. He's starting early to swallow up the insiders crowd, but I mean, I know the insiders have got a good fan base and are loyal fan base. So that's why I'm not doing a stream tonight. I don't want to stream at the same time as them. I mean, we're inadvertently going to stream at the same time as Days because obviously he's starting early. So thanks, Dave. Cheers for that, mate. You could have waited until I finished, but no. Got to think of the views. I'm only kidding. I am joking. Brock Lesnar's got Angle in the corner, pressing his shoulder into his midsection. I don't think right. I'm going to be honest, right? There was one thing what really pissed me off about Days, and it was about a week ago. It was the Natty versus Callie Armstrong match on Evolve. Put a video out, right, giving the result of that match, knowing full fact that the rest of the world have not able to watch that fucking match because it's not even on YouTube yet. And he just made that video catered for the US audience. I was pissed. I was livid. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Evolve since. The fact that I keep forgetting it's on. But yeah, was that fucking really pissed me off? And it shouldn't. I mean, I just don't know. YouTubers sometimes does that to me. You know, I don't want to know the results of a PLE, and then you get a random short what tells you what's gone off, and it's like, oh, well, thanks. I didn't ask for that video, and you've put it on anyway. I saw it on flipping Facebook, and I was like, why? You know it's a spoiler, so don't do it. Trash Nyla is off the market. Irish Naya's off the market. They spoiled it before. The douchebag. Oh, wow. Yeah, he spoiled it before we could get to watch it. It wasn't even aired on YouTube for us in the UK or the rest of the world. So, yeah, he put out a short ruining something that we couldn't watch. And I thought, yeah, you might be privileged enough to have the VPN and all that lot, but not everybody can afford that. And you should not put the short out until everyone has watched. I thought that was a bit. Technically, he should put shorts out now when it's a pre-tape SmackDown to ruin it for the American audience. That's what he should do. What did the White Six do to deserve the win? To win the titles? They don't even beat the champs. It makes me so angry. It's because it's the White Six, dude. Pressure. Peer pressure. Well, it's not really a gripe, but it just annoyed me. I mean, the fact that WWE aren't putting Evolve on at the exact same time really pisses me off. And then we've got a YouTuber that knows this, got a VPN so that he can watch it with the American audience. Still puts out a flipping short, ruining it for the rest of us. Thanks, mate. That's really rubbing it in. Days and I never have anything to. Days I never have anything to come. Lol. I understand why he does it, and I get it. I completely get it. I'm completely fine with the reasons. But when you know that it's not aired in the UK, which is part of his audience as well as America, by the way, complete disregard. He wouldn't have done that for the American audience, is what I'm saying. He would have kept that back until it was aired in America and then put it out. That blows my mind. Would you talk about you spoil you SmackDown all the time? You spoil SmackDown all the time when it comes out early for you guys. Do I make a short on it, Shaquem? Do I make a short on it? Do I? Do I put shorts out? Do I make a video with the results? You can choose to watch the live stream if you want to. You know it's spoiler. You know it's early. That's your choice. You watch the live stream if you want it spoiled for yourself, right? You don't have to watch. Okay? That's your choice, right? You put a video out or a short, where in Daisy's case a lot of people have notifications on, you see the headline before the video. And the headline is the result of the fucking video. It's ruined without you even clicking on the video because you've seen the fucking headline. OMG, new champ. What? You know what I mean? You don't even have to watch the video and it's ruined already. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. He wouldn't do that to the American audience. He should. We all should now. I kind of feel like if I watched that pre-taped show and we did the live stream for it on Netflix, I might as well just make a fucking video straight after it and ruin it for you lot. And say, yeah, fuck off. I'm going to just ruin it. Put a video out there with full-on spoilers and then air it an hour before SmackDown goes on in the US. So the spoilers are out there for everyone to see, because that's what it feels like. He wants to move to Florida. Yes, he does. I don't blame him going to America. It will boost his channel up massively. Being in America. And plus it's the hours. The hours must be killing him. Shaquem Dave is giving his honest opinion. He's just saying that Dave's he's focusing on the US fans. He's screwed the international fans and followers. Yeah, this is basically what it feels like. I love the guy, don't get me wrong, but I just thought that were a little bit cheap. It felt a bit cheap to me, that's all I'm saying. He's got his reasons, he's probably not thought about it to that degree. Probably just thought, oh, nobody really cares in the UK, blah, blah, blah. But we do. We're wrestling fans because we care. There's a lot of people watch Dazers. And yeah, he's got a VPN. A lot of people have. But there's this small percentage of us what don't have it and didn't want to click on a video. What's ruined it? It's not really a gripe. I mean, I would talk to him straight to his face and say the exact same thing, that I thought it was a bit wrong. And he would have his opinion on it as well, which is greatly so. He probably just in that moment, oh, but it was big enough because it was Natty, blah, 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 blah. She didn't win, but she had a good account of herself, and we saw a little bit of that character what she was playing in GCW, I think it was. I get why he made the video, but I just feel that, couldn't you have waited? Dave versus Dave. It'd get ruined. It would be ruined. Oh, I'm not looking to have a gripe. Mr. McMahon's come with the chair. Mr. McMahon's got involved. You fella. Helping Brock. Helping Brock. Get the popcorn ready. It's not a feud between me and Daisy. I love Daisy. Everybody knows that, of course. It's mass respect to the dude. But it was just a little gripe that I had. I just thought, you haven't thought about your international audience here. You've just thought about the Americans. You've just thought about views. You don't give a shit that people across the pond, which is where you live, you've just ruined a show, but they haven't even able to watch yet. You've even showed footage of the show, but we're not able to watch yet on YouTube. Dale tells everyone in his live streams he does his streams for Americans because that is his fan base. Days doesn't have mince his words. Neither does Dave. He's one of the reasons why they remain friends. Yeah, we are. But I have an international audience. I understand that. I have got Americans, UK people. I've got wherever you come from. I don't care where you come from. I don't look at it that way. Yeah, biggest percentage of the football streams is UK, of course. I understand that. But a lot of the American streams is going to be American subscribers. I have got quite a few American subscribers, by the way. Amazingly enough, Asian subscribers. Yeah, go figure. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that, but I have got quite a few Asian subscribers. So, credit to everybody what's subscribed. But I cater for everyone. Yes, we do the early streams. Yes, I don't do the ads. I don't pause the show. But why should I? I'm in the UK. Yeah, you guys in America don't give a shit. You clearly don't care. I mean, it's your fault that their ads are there in the first place. It's not my fault. Netflix are only just going, right, we'll just get rid of that. Saturday night's main event, you watch that and it's horrendous. Brock taps. He taps to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle retains to the dismay of Vince. Not even Vince could change the outcome of this match. Wow, Dave is huge in Bangkok. The ladyboys love me, James. They love me. The ladyboys all love me, love me. The ladyboys all love me. Mate, when you're popular with the ladyboys, you've made it. You've made it huge. You've made them huge. My claim to fame. There's ladyboys in Bangkok with pictures of me up on their walls. Fucking huge. I'm huge in Bangkok. Yeah, Dave, I'm here because I like being immigrant invading you Brits' happy place. Oh, mate, yeah, you don't. You know what? I don't care. Americans, English doesn't really matter to me. We're all people. We're all from the same neck of the woods. I have good conversations with America. There's a lot of stigma through press on the relationships between the UK and America and stuff like that, and I could say it's a load of bollocks. If you want to know about the UK, anything that you're interested in, I am gladly there to say what the crack is. Seriously, want to go to Taiwan? Have you seen the women there? Like, holy crap! You've got to be careful though with Taiwan. You've got to be careful with Bangkok. The ladyboys. There is a massive fine line between who's male and who's female in them countries. Yeah, it's you've heard of blind packages. It is like getting a mystery box. Get it back to your room, and then what have I got this evening? Speaking of experience, of course. This would be Brock Lesnar's last SummerSlam until 2012. International football and wrestling. I don't care about the spoilers. Look, you join this live stream. If SmackDown is live in the UK, which it's got to be for Clash in Paris, it's going to be for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown previous to that. So it is going to have early shows again. Just get ready. You either join the spoiler streams or you wait for the streams. I obviously won't do two streams because I don't see the point because you just don't get a bit. It's a wasted right doing two streams of the same show. The first stream is the one where you get my actual reaction. If the show's shit, I am not staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning with adverts to watch that pile of shit again. Hey, got some Bailey buddies? Without Bailey, what's going on? Nationality, I like all the nationalities and all the races, creeds. We have the same feelings. We bleed the same blood. We're wrestling fans. End of the day, we all watch wrestling. That's the connection. That's the dots to dot. We are wrestling fans. Coming home, my ancestors left years ago, depriving me of my Jew hate against Americans and French. I am suing for Lifeline VPN from the UK. Oh, she's fit. I don't know who she is. And we've got some randoms. I don't know who she is. I mean, she might not even be alive now. Fuck, you just made me choke laughing. Raw is going to be live no matter what it is. Look, spoilers. It's spoilers, right? We're not gonna fucking wait around. We've got Kane. It's got to be Kane versus RVD next. Kane versus RVD up next. We got an unmasking, the worst unmasking of all. Just he had a bit of tufted hair at back and a bit of black on his face. And they distorted the image. Right, it's going to be live no matter what. James, ha ha ha. If I have to, I will watch the stream during SmackDown at the same time, but I don't care. Thing is, doing two streams, knowing that the show is crap. I'm not going to be honest with you, right? I'm going to be sat there mocking the show. You've just like, Dave, well, you've done the live stream for this already. Yeah, no, I don't. I can't. I couldn't do it. No way am I staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning to watch a show that I've already watched and didn't like, and then try and give you a genuine reaction. You know it's going to be false. You know it's not going to be a real reaction because I know what's happening. I know what's going to come. Imagine watching last week's SmackDown with the start. You watched a car accident. I've already seen it. I already know what's happened. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. See that whole situation, and then Solo gets arrested. There'd be me during that bit where Jacob gets arrested going, it ain't Jacob. Oh, no, no. Because I know the answer. You know what I mean? It's like, no. Kurt Angle flipping the old Gina saying he's not going to wrestle. Yeah, it ruins it all, doesn't it? So you do the second stream and you know all that stuff already. Just, nah. No. Not for me. And hopefully you guys in America understand that. I know Days does it for the Americans, but surely they've got to understand that they're not getting the best of Days when he does that. You're getting an overreacting Days because he's thinking, oh, my reaction wasn't great the first time round. How can I make it better? Yeah. Be interesting to see which take he uses his shorts from. If I had the adult is over here and the kids are in the adults are over here, the kids are in Dazers. Yeah, there's a few adults in Dazers streaming, it's not gonna lie, but he caters for the kids, right? He always has done. And credit to him for that. He has got a huge family base. We're not family orientated at all on this channel. We don't give a flying monkeys. Well, we do care, but yeah, end of the day, we are adult. We have a laugh. We speak our minds. We say if it's shit, if we don't like something, we're not just, if the white six don't sit right with us, we say it. You know what I mean? We're not going to climb up their ass because of Bray Wyatt. Love Bray Wyatt. That'll never change. But this is not this. The Wyatt Six to me is not Bray Wyatt. They're not Bray Wyatt. They never were Bray Wyatt. The name Wyatt Six is their link. Shaquem, most of the ones that we call kids are actually adults acting like yeah, unentitled kids. We get waffling days where he doesn't want to talk to the Americans as much as most Brits don't want to take her to. His reactions are hindered because he can't be himself, of course. Yeah, well, that's it, because he's already done it. He's already reacted to the show. So when you get the second day's stream of the same show, why would you settle for that? I wouldn't settle for that as a viewer. I'd watch the first stream. I wouldn't want to watch the second stream. If I was an American, I'd just watch the first stream and get his genuine reaction. Yes, I know he's not going to read your comment, but half of the time he doesn't read the comments anyway. So what did you gain? Oh, but we need Days Live. Oh my god, we can't live without Days Live. Oh my gosh. Days not being live. Oh my, I can't watch wrestling anymore. If Days is not doing it live, I can't watch. It's like they beg for attention. Well, we all beg for attention, come on. They would be like, Days, can you please read my comment? Days, can you see me? Spamming the chat about 900 times with the same comment. We've all been there. When Days were on holiday and we did the SmackDown stream, we got 700 views. We got over 15 people, new people on the channel. Good night for me, to be quite honest with you. And the other people came over and said, oh my God, you actually pay attention to the chat. You actually talk to us. I mean, I don't know why people let that happen, because a watch along is not about you. It's about you, not me. It's not about my opinion. You can ask my opinion, but it's all about your opinion. That's why we do this. These live streams are based on you and what you want to talk about, not what I want to talk about. I could talk about movies for an hour and a half and you wouldn't be interested. I could waffle on about what I want to talk about. I can do that in my videos, right? If I want to talk about a specific topic, I can make a video on it. And then you can choose to watch it and not watch it. It's completely fine. But during a live stream, this is your live stream, not my live stream, yours. So this is, you lead the conversation. So you ask the question, I answer the question. That's how it works. You make a statement, I read your statement. You know, that's how it should be. So Dylan says, I guess that Days is eventually going to give up on doing UFC if he's going to be more big boxing fights on in the future. See someone in the chat saying he's not doing it UFC. He'll do the big shows in UFC, which I don't blame him. Some of their big shows are fine. I would love to start doing them, but I'm not a massive MMA guy. I don't know enough about MMA. I would be so out of my depth, and I don't think I could cater with their audience. They'd know I was faking it. So I'd rather not do. The same with boxing. I'm not a boxing fan. I know boxing. I could do a boxing live stream. Easy. But do I know the people who are boxing? Absolutely no. And I'm not going to sit here and do endless hours of fucking research. Hell no, I haven't got the time. Let her forget. Let's forget to read a comment. Be like, you can read my comment. You forgot to read it. Let her forget the comment. You forgot my comment. With somebody having to tell you to read a comment. Dylan Days already ended UFC fights unless he really big show. He is focusing on WWE because he gets most of the big Big WWE streams. Remember, Days does it for a living. Yeah. The thing is, the boxing stream got over 21,000 views. 21,000. God, I flipping heck. I would die if I got 21,000 views. I'd literally flatline. But I can understand it. It is his job. I mean, people need to realise that, people have a go at me for not streaming every time. I lose subs more than no because I can't stream every single show. And yeah, it sucks. It's like I want to get more subs. I want to do more shows. I'm trying my best, but I have to work. My job comes first. My life comes first. This is secondary. It always will be secondary. This is not my job. This is fun. This is when I've got a few hours where I'm not doing anything. We'll go and do a live stream. We'll have a bit of a laugh. I'll come and talk to you guys. That's what it's about for me. It's not about money. It's not about making a living. I'm not going to be a YouTube star because am I fuck? No, no. End of. No, I have a job. I have a life. It is what it is. I don't remember SummerSlam 2003 being a wrestling days therapy chat. That comment is for James. Yeah, Wrestling Days is getting beaten up by Kane right now. Kane's got a ladder. We talk about Days because of the fondness. A lot of us are from that community. I'm originally from that community. Still a part of that community is just that I don't do the live streams anymore. I watch the unseen videos like most of people do because I like the content. I think Days does a fantastic job. Do I tune out when Days starts talking about the Wyatt Six? Yes, I do, because I'm not interested. Anything to do with the Wyatt Six, I kind of like go into a fixed state of drool. Or so I just start messing with my phone, get past that bit because it don't interest me at all. I don't particularly care about that island thing in 2K25 where you can have the footage of Bray. I don't find that fascinating at all. The fact that he wants to see the back creative walls at the Unreal flipping WWE thing, boring. Click on. Not interested. There's a lot of it. I don't do the thanks on Days' videos either. He gets to the thanks bit and I click off. Because it gives millions of shout outs to the same people anyway, even in that segment. How about original No Rules Ultimate Fighting Championship? What do you mean? What when it was back in the day? In what respect? In what respect, David Paul? Remember UFC, Ken Shamrock being the first UFC champion. I remember that. Never really watched that kind of programming. I remember there was that. I skip the funk shit too. Yeah, it gets to that bit and I click off. James loves Days chat because he gets to remove stupidity. He's got a job to do, right? He does a job. I can understand mods getting something out of Days' chat, right? Because you get to wade through all the shitty comments. And if you don't like somebody, it's kind of like, I can understand that, right? But when you're in there, sometimes what used to really wind me up when I was in there all the time is that you write something good. You guys in the chat would be laughing your head off at your comment. Dave doesn't see it. And that would wind you up. It's like, I've just put gold into your chat, just said this wonderful thing. You've ignored it. Everybody else in the chat has loved it. Oh, it's grating. Because you kind of, then you think, I'll write it again. Maybe he sees it. Yeah, by the time he sees it, the moment's gone and it's not relevant anymore. And you've wasted your time. Does he still do that? Where you think of something to write in the chat and then he says what you're going to write. Has that happened to anybody else? Because that used to happen to me all the fucking time. I'd be like, oh, I've got something. Oh, do you remember this? And then he'll go and say it before I've written it. And I'll be like, well, that's blown that out, what? How did you know I was going to write that? Does he still do that? Does anybody have that experience? I ain't modding shit tonight. I did enough yesterday. Go chill out. Go chill out. You're a TNA guy. I do expect you to be in the insiders. That's the thing. Out of respect to you, mainly, me streaming would mean that you would have 3 streams to be involved in, and then plus watching. Nah, fuck that, mate. I don't want to do that to people. You've got enough with Days streaming, the insiders streaming. It's too much. I know why Daisy's doing it, because the chat asked him to do it. I get it. I understand it. It's kind of worth him doing it. The extra pennies he can get from it. No, I talk about the shit he ain't in no way talking about. I mean, it's like, I don't know. He must have enough now to be able to afford a decent house in America with how much money it gets pumped into his channel each and every month. But I can understand as a work relationship, going to America and doing the shows in America would make sense. Because it'll change his sleep pattern. Yeah, you know. It's his life, it's his living. So, yeah, I completely understand where he comes from that. RVD and Kane, this has been a belter of a match. Both of these guys taking it to each other. RVD back on his feet. We're actually going to talk about the wrestling now for 5 minutes. There's still one announced desk still upstanding. That can't be right. We need to tidy all this up because we've got an elimination chamber to bring down. That is next. RVD, nice running, spinning heel kick. Taking down Kane. Who's got the chair? Van Daminator, Van Terminator, Van whatever-ator. Yeah, but the parents and the siblings with nephews and his nieces, he loses. It's a big decision. Yeah, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but he is spending a lot of family time right now, thinking he's making up for it. Going to Oasis, I thought was a good decision for him. He needs to do more like that, right? He can't be held up in the bar, because that's the family bar where he streams from. It's good that he's actually going out to the cricket, going out to shows, and just spending family time with people. It's important that he starts doing that, you know. Coast to coast with the chair, the ultimate Van Daminator. Oh, and he nearly slips. Having family security, that's hard to give up. Well, he's been, you know, let's have a look at the bigger picture here. How many years do you think Days has been in the family home? I think way before the pandemic. I'm thinking about 2017, 2018. He's lived with his parents. He had the flat in Southampton. That's when he was when the channel originated. When he was still doing his work at HMV. I will tout where he worked. He doesn't like to say where he worked, but he worked for HMV. He was a floor manager at HMV. I know, because I went to that shop. No, I didn't. No, we've seen photographs of Days actually at the HMV. He won't say where he works, but that's where he works. Kane wins it. Days' stream as does started. As typed that, I respect a massive egg fart. Jesus, my wife started gagging. You dropped a massive egg fart. Oh my god, eggy farts. Where do they come from? How do we make a eggy fart? They're disgusting. So it's the chamber match next. Chamber. Who's going to put chamber because we all know what it is. In real life, I released a demon into the world. You've just killed 1,000 fairies. Sulfur. Okay. Good little match. This show, I feel like this show, I don't know. It's, you know what? How would you rate this now? Oh, we've still got Eric Bischoff getting seen to backstage. He's got Ice Pack, got Terry Reynolds. Are you stupid or blonde? I think this was before the 3-minute warning. Oh, cleavage. She's just left. There's Linda McMahon. Daza's crush. Oh, Linda. There's Eric. Drops his bottle on the floor. It's okay. Lesnar losing disappointed me. I wasn't out. You know what? I don't even think I was a Lesnar fan, to be quite honest with you. I don't know who I was proper a fan of this time. Oh, she's just. Linda has just slapped Bischoff backstage. I don't know. I don't know who I was really a fan of at this point. Probably Eddie Guerrero. There's Triple H looking at that world title. The big gold. Could he be kissing that goodbye in the main event? He is up against Goldberg, Jericho, Shawn, Orton, and of course his mate Nash. I was invested into Lesnar during the pay-per-view. Here comes the Elimination Chamber. Is this the second? Is this the second or third Elimination Chamber match? Is this just the second one or the third one? We know that Shawn Michaels won the first. That was a Survivor Series, I think. This look was the beast with his shoulders. He was a beast with his shoulders. Young, only 24, I think he was, something like that. Yeah, so it is the second one. This is the second one, and the first one was in November at Survivor Series. God, look at that. Kevin Nash with blonde hair. I think he'd just done filming for The Punisher, I believe. Seriously, Dave, even I stopped myself from spoiling this chamber match. I was not happy with the outcome. Lol. Triple H. Shawn Michaels. That first one was pretty brutal. There's a story behind how I watched the first one. I took a bird back to mine when the first one was on. It was live as well. I was getting jiggy with it when it was on. Yeah. So I've got very special memories of Shawn Michaels winning the first Elimination Chamber. I was getting my freak on. Yes. Good times, good times, good times. Getting jiggy with it when you were watching the wrestling. It's not Netflix and chill, it was WWE and chill, let me tell you. God, I'm sweating my fucking ass off tonight. Or I was sweating my ass off that night as well. Too much information, Dave. WWE and chill. That's what people do now, innit? It's no longer Netflix and chill, it's WWE and chill. Yeah. William knows. So what's your go-to match, William? What's your go-to show when you're on the job with the missus? Yeah, what a Netflix and chill night. William's like, WWE. There we go. Survivor Series. WWE part of me and my wife's foreplay. I get it. It's WWE and chill, mate. WWE and chill. It used to be Netflix and chill, but it's not now. So what's your go-to show? Is it where what is it? Cat gets her boobs out. Jacqueline gets her boobs out. Is it that one? Evening gown match with Stacy Kibler. Is it that one? Is that the go-to one? Yeah, we're gonna watch this one tonight. Man, using wrestling, she can watch the oiled up blokes while you're getting freaky with the women. Oh yes, what's that one with Randy Orton in? Edge later celebration, sex celebration. Is that your go-to one? When you try and pause it to get Lita's boob. I bet they've edited that fucker out now. Yeah, back in the day, you used to be able to pause it right on Lita's tit. It's so hilarious building up to the match. The announcers sold that so good. The Elimination Chamber looks old now. They've got that sparkly new one now with all the lights and glitz. This one looks a little bit stale. Here comes Evolution. Not the pay-per-view, but it's Randy Orton. Evolution's own Randy. Look at him, his baby here, Baby Orton. This could be Miles. Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne, everybody. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Lol, on VHS you can, not the digital copy, lol. Yeah. You've got to have you can't find it on the network or anything like that. You've got to have the original copy of it. Go on YouTube. Oh, do YouTube. You find it on there. You can find cat's boobs. You can find it. Type it in on on X. You'll definitely get it on there. I'm back. Not that I know. Where did everyone go? We're still here. There's still 10 people in the chat. It's just that they're quiet. Still 10 people in the chat, by the way. So yeah, they're just quiet. It's just me and Willie. Me and Big Willie are having a bit of me and him time. We definitely need to do a podcast though. We need to sort that out. We need to get slap my bangers heads together and work it out. I would like to do it. I need to actually sit down and learn how to do it on here. You know, how to invite people on. Kind of know how to do it, but I need to know how to do it. So I need to watch a couple of videos and Kevin Nash with his blonde hair. I'm sure this is when he was in The Punisher. When he had the blonde hair, he was a sailor man. Popeye the Sailor Man in Punisher. Big sexy. Whatever happened to Kat Von D? I remember her being huge. Also thought she was a crossover into wrestling. Kat Von D. God, I kind of remember that person. Here comes the game. Time to play the game. Yeah, basically everyone is getting a sneak peek. Yeah, it is. I can honestly. Oh, this is the flipping shorts, cycle shorts wearing. He only wore these for this one match. I think he had did he have problems with his quads or something? Oh, it's his torn groin muscle, so he had to wear the pants. We waited for ages for the action figure of this. It is out there, you can actually buy it. The tattoos, sexy lady. It's Triple H, the world champion with his shorts, his cycle shorts, his support shorts. World champion, the big gold. We need. Oh, I mean, I don't mind the version we've got now, but the big gold was sexy, man. That title, sexy. That's the championship belt. If you have any championship belt, that one, or the original version of it from WCW. It's massive. I love that belt. Then, of course, the Wing Eagle would come second. I love the original Intercontinental belt as well. Hot Pants was hilarious when I look at films from the 70s. Hot Pants. So, my God. You know what? You watch 70s films and the women. Barbarella. You cannot watch that now. It's perversion. Here comes the Goldberg. Think 2020, 2003. This is 2025. He retires. I reckon he still has a match. I reckon he has one more match. And it's in AEW, right? I reckon he has one more match. Bold prediction. Yeah, an episode of Scotchy and Hutch. Tail wearing. Barbarella. Yeah, honestly, go watch Barbarella now. It's porn. Pure porn. God, it's just like you think of it now. Back in the day, it was like the norm. It's like now it's porn. I remember the like bell button pants, the bell bottoms. Ugh. I think right. As a kid, right. I know all the stories about The Exorcist, right? This 70s film. I tried to watch that for the first time as a kid, and I literally turned it off before all the Exorcist stuff started. Literally because it had men with long hair and bell bottoms. I saw the bell bottoms and I was like, nope, can't cope with that. They're unnatural. Get it off my screen. I hate them. I think, honestly, they're not trousers, right? If you are wearing bell bottoms, you are freaking close to fucking Jimmy Savile, right? You're on the same par as Jimmy Savile if you wear bell bottoms, in my opinion. I've thrown all mine in the bin. I still like wrestling. Watching Kojak night stalker shows. He was a reporter, investigator, supernatural crimes, vampire Columbo, basically. All right, okay. Never heard of it, but sounds good. Sydney Sweeney is supposed to be playing Barbarella in a remake. It's not going to be the same. Watch the original. Go watch the original. There's basically all you need in that. The remake will be clean and it'll be shit. It's not going to have the same 70s vibe. It'll be too clean cut. So basically you'll have fuck all in it. It'll be trash. Don't bother. They can't remake a classic like Barbarella without having all that stuff in it. You know what I mean? It would be shite. Bell bottoms riding motorcycles. You'll lose your legs. I'm back. I was watching Tanya Tate YouTube live. You skipped me to watch another YouTuber. Be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed of yourself, Stephen. That is just rude. How dare you? How dare you miss my YouTube live for another YouTuber? That is just insane. That is just like rude, so disrespectful. Sorry, please, I am being sarcastic. But still, very disrespectful. Have a word with yourself, Stephen. William, it's like, that is true. Kojak is a cop show. I've heard of Kojak. See, who was the guy in the wheelchair? Is that Kojak? Is that the wheelchair dude? Who's the wheelchair dude? We had the show called Kojak back in the day. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I never watched it. So we used to have a show called The Equalizer here in the UK with Edward Wood. Ed Wood. He was called Edward Wood. I used to get like Wood. It's Edward Brown's dad. Edward Wood. With Telly it is Kojak. Telly Savalas, yeah. Is that he was in a wheelchair, right? Dave the wheelchair dude was Ironside. There we go. I've heard of Kojak though. Tanya Tate does. Stephen loves Tanya Tate. He does, honestly. Ironside, there we go. That's the difference. To Telly Savalas though, yeah, we used to have Kojak and Ironside. Iron Brew was our version. Edward Woodwood. Yeah, Edward Wood. Equalizer. They did the two Equalizer movies based on that show, and it was Denzel Washington that took the part. But it was a show here in the UK called The Equalizer, and it was Edward Woodwood. Edward Wood. Oh my god. Edward Woodwood. Shawn Michaels and Jericho kick off this Elimination Chamber match. The main event of the night show. Telly Savalas used to say, "Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby?" And then we get into the noughties, and we had Joey from Friends, but went, "How you doing? How you doing? Forget about it. I'm walking here. Boston for you. Boston Prep boys. Jericho when he was relevant. When he wasn't stopping the bubbler. I watched a video today and I thought it was quite fascinating. It was on What Culture Wrestling, and it's what if AEW hadn't existed? What if AEW hadn't existed? What would have happened to wrestling? Randy Orton is now in. He's been released from his chamber. Big crossbody onto Shawn Michaels. My favourite Kojak, the Night of the Stalker episode, was with Vampire Hollywood. Elite Lady, when she comes out of nowhere, screaming with her arms flailing across a field. I mean, so hilarious. Just imagine it. Just like that feeling, a woman going, ah. I can imagine that just like, I hope you know what I want from that though. Monty Python skit, you know, where she's running, they skip to the person, then they go back and she goes back to the original running. Then they go to the person, goes back to the original. And so it takes forever for her to come up and please, I want that to happen. She does drive by neck biting. Drive by. runs off. Man, the flipping shows back in the day were great though, weren't they? The shows back in the day, come on. You watch them now and you just go, how did I believe this when I was a kid? How did I think this was scary? And you just like look back and you just think, why? I think America just like went through this phase of I Love Jeannie and Bewitched, all of these kind of shows, which, you know, if you made them now, you'd think you were on crack. I have to say, my one favourite comedy show was You Being Served. You Being Served, really? You like that British show? That's old. That is very old school. It's like liking Dad's Army. So it's from the same people. They did Heidi High, Dad's Army. It ain't half hot, Mum was another one that I remember growing up watching. All from the same people. Ain't half hot, Mum. Kids in the Hall. That was great. We did see that in the UK. They did do that on Channel 4, I believe it was. Best thing, and I used to do this around school, and it was so good because you could do it and nobody'd know you were doing it. He's gonna squeeze your head. I'm gonna squeeze your head. Squeeze your head. I'm gonna squeeze your head. You're doing it right now. You're squeezing my head right now. But now, as we grow older, it's the penis head. I'm gonna squeeze your head and wiggle it about a bit. Benny Hill shut down for like 3 minutes. He's not, if not sooner. Benny Hill's a legend. You know what? That was on at tea time in the UK, or around about 7 o'clock. That's how his humour used to transcend. It was just tongue-in-cheek stuff. There was nothing rude about it. He just used to be chased by women in their bras. Lauren Michaels produced Kids in the Hall. Dave, what a classic shows, dude. Haha, yes, Dave. I did that about pinch boobies. Gonna pinch your nips. Gonna pinch your nips. Yeah, Kids in the Hall was good. I remember that. I'm gonna squeeze your head. Didn't they do the staring, the blinking thing as well? But it was the drawings. And here we are at the blinking championship. And he's holding his eyes. I do like the Wonder Years. Ryan Neeson, hello. I'm free. John Inman, yeah, I'm free. So quality. You can't get away with it now, though. That sense of humour is gone. Carry On films back in the day here in the UK were infamous. Just can't have that sense of humour anymore, unfortunately. You try and make a Carry On movie now, censored the fuck. You just couldn't do it. So sensitive. Oh, we got Busted Open Jericho. They're all in. So Kevin Nash has been eliminated. He's still out of it. Let's see it again. So we've got Jericho. Gets super kick. Jericho gets the pinfall. Shawn Michaels did the work. Jericho got the pin. So Kevin Nash is out of it. But, you know, got Shawn Michaels more likely to leave the cage than what Nash is. We have the last entry to come in. Oh, we've got Goldberg still. Oh yeah, I was disappointed with this match actually because I did. You know what? I did actually want Goldberg to win. Fun fact: Jackass TV show series is great. Did you ever watch Dirty Sanchez? Or do you even know the show Dirty Sanchez? It was the Welsh version of Jackass, and they used to electrify the nuts. There was a guy, oh, what was he called now? Dante, I think, something like that. And he used to electrify his nuts. Never liked Wonder Years. Always thought that Corky Thatcher was a method actor. Oh, did you always remember the Wonder Years, the original? They always thought that the kid, the best mate of Fred Savage's, they always when it said that he grew up to be Marilyn Manson. It was complete bullshit. But they said that he was the actor from the Wonder Years. It was complete bollocks. William, do you remember BJ and the Bear? What is BJ and the fucking Bear? What the fuck was that? What is that show? I've heard of it, and I've heard of it through Kevin Smith in Mallrats, the movie Mallrats. And I always wondered what PJ and the Bear was. Is it actually a guy with a bear, or what? What's the crack with that? What do we think we see? The first one, last WWE run, Y2J or Brock Lesnar? Well, Brock's been banned apparently, so we won't see Brock back. Jericho, I don't want him back, to be honest. Jericho puts his foot in the mouth. I don't want him back in wrestling. I want him to retire. I want him done. I mean, it's nostalgic. Thing has gone. The learning tree was shit. I can't stand him. The guys it's just not right. It's time for the new breed. It's time for the new guys to take over. I'm glad that Cena, after this year, is retiring. I'm glad that Goldberg's done the same. We need the old guard gone. We need the new guard. We need these new stars. CM Punk, I think he's got another year, maybe 2 years left, and then we have to say goodbye to him. But I think Punk is doing a lot of work with the new guys at the Performance Center, so I don't quite mind him. But Jericho's just out of it, man. He's just living on borrowed time. There's nothing he's doing what's innovative. Kentworth, what's it? Club over dude, trucker with a monkey. It was a trucker with a monkey. The bear was actually the cop that was always trying to catch him. God, oh my god, do you know that's a rip-off of Smokey and the Bandit then? That's Smokey and the Bandit, isn't it? And the monkey's Clyde. Is it Clyde from Any Which Way But Lose or Any Which Way You Can with Clint Eastwood? Is that what it is? That monkey, the orangutan. Dave, I will send you a clip of it later, dude. Chris Jericho needs to retire, yeah. The old guard, Jericho. I don't want Sting back in the ring. I don't want Goldberg. Cena retiring makes sense to me. Yeah, get rid of it. Basically, yeah, Dave. Oh my gosh. You watch shit. Spear by Goldberg to Randy Orton. And gets it. Triple H versus Goldberg. Oh, everyone else is eliminated. No, Jericho's still in it. Goldberg's got Jericho, lifts him up. Don't he just get whacked with the championship or something like that? Goldberg throws Jericho into the cage. Right turn, Clyde. Shawn Michaels, the winner of the original Elimination Chamber, goes into the corner where Triple H is, planted upside down. Goldberg concert. This is where they had the metal plating around the ring. They got rid of that now. They should bring it back. No, Every Which Way But Lose was a little monkey. I thought it was an orangutan. I thought it was a orangutan. Do. Clyde. It was the monkey called Clyde. I think that's where they brought in Silent J Strikes Back, with Suzanne, the monkey. Definitely need someone to take the IC title off of Dominic. He's probably the worst IC champion in the history of WWE. Hopefully AJ Styles wins at SummerSlam. It's weird. It's weird. We all wanted Dominic to win the IC title. We all cheered for him to win. And then the boos are back. What happened? Is it because of Roxanne Perez or what? What's gone off? We all wanted him to win. And then when he's won it, we're kind of like, yeah, well, Yeah, that's lasted long. Same with Jay, isn't it? We all wanted Jay to win. We all knew that Jay was going to win at WrestleMania, and then so yeah, that lasted long. Yeah, Jay's cheating. We're kind of done with it. Oh, is that a clip? Oh, don't put it in there. I can't click on it. Well, I can, but no. Somebody DM me it, and then I can look later. But yeah, I can't really do out with the stream, to be honest. But Spear to Jericho. Is there anything anybody sent me out? Boom. There's that snake fit. If you ever feeling sad, just go for a run. Because when you'll realise that your physical health is way worse than your mental health. And there's that moment we saw yesterday where Tony Storm went a bit muff diving. Season 1 review. Oh, yeah. I can't click on it. It'll take me off the channel. Rizzo. My first WWE match. Yeah, we've seen all of that. Everybody's saying that he looks like... what is it? What's he called now? Highlander or something. Homelander. Something like that. Bailey with that sign. Bailey turned full heel again. Feel like we're going to get more from Bailey. I think they might even change that match to a triple threat, Goldberg beats down the pod. Beats it down. So, which one have you sent me to? Oh, you've sent it to my normal channel, which is fine. I can click and watch it from here. BJ and the Bear. Can't show it on screen anyway because of obviously copyright and stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, God. Scary Minster. Okay. Yeah, it's very smoky in the Bandit, isn't it? Yeah, very smoky. Just want to get a clip with a monkey. Oh, there's girls in the back of the trailer throwing bottles. I ain't seen the monkey yet. Where's the monkey at? Come on. What's the monkey? The PJ then? PJ and the Bear. That is the name of the monkey. I'll get you, boy. Okay. I like watching and I've still not seen the monkey. Where's the monkey at in this clip? PJ and the Bear. Crackers. It's an episode called Crackers. Bear is the monkey's name. Is that the name of the monkey, the bear? Goldberg's been hit with the sledgehammer. and gets the win. He retains. Oh, that was sucks. So the show was pretty much over, and I'm sitting here watching PJ and the flipping bear. And I still haven't seen the monkey. Oh well, that's just typical of American things. I've clicked through it and barely saw the monkey. Hello, shout to you. How you doing? PJ is the chopper's name. BJ. I bet Bear does that for him. BJ. BJ and the bear. So Goldberg is being attacked by Triple H. Goldberg getting beaten up by Evolution. We need WrestleMania 25 watch along for fun. Have I already done 25? I don't know if I've done 25. I don't know if I've already done it. That's a question. Have I done it already? Which one is it? Is it Taker and Triple H in a cage match? If it is, we've done it. The end of the era match. Goldberg sucks back down. Well, no, this was pre-Goldberg leaving, and Brock Lesnar leaving. This is pre-WrestleMania 18, and that stinkfest of a match that they had with Stone Cold as the ref. A man in a monkey driving around the US is bestiality romance drama series. PJ and the bear. He's not called PJ, he just likes them. And his bear is his monkey, and he likes to spank his monkey. That's what it literally is. Come on. They knew what they were doing when they give that title BJ. BJ and the bear. Monkey. Spanking monkey. And a BJ. Oh my gosh. In porn. Nah, it was Undertaker versus HBK, Rey Mysterio, JBL, and the other matches. Which one? Which Undertaker, HBK? I think we've done both of them matches. No, we've done the second one. Okay, what's this? Breaking news. Paul Gascoigne rushed to intensive care, being found collapsed at home. Here, let's have a look. Let's see if we've got it up on X. Because they will be in the know. Let's go to news. Paul. It will come up pretty much straight away if there's any news. Paul Gascoigne. There we go, Paul Gascoigne. Let's see if there's any latest news. Here we go. We'll click on
Spurs legend Paul Gascoigne, who has been rushed to hospital. He's in intensive care after he was found collapsed at home by a friend. There's the front page of the Sun tomorrow. Fears over Gaza dash to A&E. An ambulance rushed Gascoigne to Poole Hospital. That's down in Dorset near Bournemouth, where he was admitted to...
There we go. That's enough of that. Just in case of copyright. But yeah, the show's over. But yeah, Paul Gascoigne, it is true. He's been rushed to A&E. He has been found. So there is the news, and it's true. Paul Gascoigne, devastating. I mean, the guy is a legend of football here in the UK. Absolute nut job. What am I watching now? What's pay-per-view is this? Oh, I've gone on to the next. I've gone on to another Survivor SummerSlam here. I don't want to watch another SummerSlam. So yeah, Paul Gascoigne, he has been rushed into hospital. I mean, hopefully he's okay. Obviously, best wishes, heartfelt. Be right back. Dinner is served. We are not staying long. We're about another 10 minutes, I guess. I'm getting a bit tired though, so we might not be live when you get back. But yeah, breaking news: Paul found collapsed at his home, rushed to intensive care. It's surprised it's not on Sky Sports News, to be honest. They'd beat Warrington today at home. That's for us. So Paul Gascoigne. Boom. Get your scores in. Get your scores in, and then we'll wrap it up. Because I'm getting hungry and tired. And you'll be getting ready for TNA Slam anniversary. I'll let you all get off and watch that show. Because obviously a lot of you will be getting excited for that, of course. So yeah, get your scores in. You know what? You look back at that show and there wasn't a great deal of stuff what happened. A lot of people retained. Eddie got a victory. I mean, I've got the results in front of me. I mean, La Resistance retained. Undertaker beat A-Train. Kane beat RVD. Kurt Angle beat Brock. I'm going to give it Latino Heat. That's what we're going to give it. Because just for Eddie. Eddie Guerrero won it. So I'm rating it Latino Heat. Because it's fun. And we don't really care about rating stuff properly anymore. Because we don't do that on this channel. So I'm giving it a Latino Heat. Just for Eddie Guerrero. Just because, you know what, I still mark out for that dude. Rest of it was shit. But Latino Heat is what I'm scoring it. Bonkers, hello. Didn't see you. Indicalina, exclusive WWE. Indy Khalifa said exclusive WWE. We understand that LFC have submitted a bid for Alexander Isaac. Oh, we've just signed Ekin TK as well. Epenteki. Going for Isaac is it's insane. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Where we've got this money from is unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway, that is it for tonight and it for this week. We're back on Wednesday. We'll do the footy semi-final, Germany, Spain. Hopefully, England have already got their place in the final by then. But yeah, I am feeling a bit tired now. Corey, shout out to you. Can you feel the heat? Can we feel the heat? Yes, the Latino heat. But that is it, guys. That is it. I mean, I know a lot of people just come in to the chat, but I'm getting tired. I'm old. And you can all go and disappear into who's ever streaming TNA. But yeah, thank you for everybody what's joined. It's been a good little stream. We've had a laugh. We've had a bit of a joke. Got some shit about people. As usual. But yeah, I'm getting tired now. I'm getting to a point when I need to rest. So yeah, I'm going to catch you laters. Haters, enjoy Slammiversary and all of that good stuff. Hopefully it is a good show for you all. I know that a lot of you guys are keen on all of that. TNA tonight, yes it is. Slammiversary. So yeah, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Thank you so much for watching. I'm back on Wednesday for more footy from the Euros. Germany versus Spain. Should be fun. Anyway, I digress, and I will catch you all later. Enjoy Slammiversary. I will be back on Wednesday. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Till the next time. Bye for now. Now I've got to go watch the little kids, children. Enjoy. Anyway, Peace out. Love you all.